Hello, my weary travelers. My name's Derek, and this is Weird Ventures. Today, we're continuing our way through the Sunless Citadel. So, on that note, we are going to hop right on in to where our party left off last time. Before we do that, we are going to do a couple of introductions. So, to start the introductions off, we'll start with Balthazar.
Oh, oh boy. Hello, my name is Balthazar, our resident Azamar Grave Cleric.
Yes, and what is the player's name?
Alright, the
It's all
player's
good.
name is Cosmic. Hello, y'all. I'm still half asleep.
It is all good. It's like super early over there, right?
Well, it's 6 in the morning. I
Yeah.
woke up at 3, I fell back asleep, and woke back up at 5, and just kept napping until it was time for me to actually wake up.
Yeah, I would also be absolutely asleep at that time. But next, introduce Piner.
Hi, this is Chris. I'm playing by Noor, the Luxodon Druid, Star Druid.
Yes. Seeking the stars with his magical star map. Uh, Now we'll hop on down to Ina, because the R is silent.
Yes, please remember that.
I always forget. You can count on
Yeah, yeah. My name is RJ. There's the R sound right there. I'm playing Aina, and I am playing as a halfling wizard.
it. That you are. Of the enchantment school, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Then that'll bring us down to Ophelia.
Hello, my name is Corey, and I am playing Ophelia, the Triton Sorcerer Warlock.
They are pretty tight.
Warlock.
They're a titan.
That's
Yes.
right. A titan of industry. And that'll bring us to Penny.
Hi, this is Jennifer playing Penny Peanut Posy Poppy Your Garden, your forest gnome phantom rogue.
Absolutely. And last but not least, we have a guest star who's joining us for a little bit. They're playing this cute little fella right here.
Little baby.
Hello. I am Ellie and I play the adorably naive baby dragon Calcrex. Calcrex? Calcrex.
Yes. Calcrix.
Calcrex.
Calcrix. Yeah. So, all of that being said, we are going to see. Would anybody like to do a recap today for some inspiration?
I'll do it.
Excellent. Go for it.
Okay. Don't remember specific conversation, but came back last session to the party getting ready to get a long rest. I believe there were some convos about what we were planning to do and how far we would go. I believe Ina gave a bit more info on our current objective, which is Bellaks, and how what sort of shenanigans he was up to before entering the Sunless Citadel. But there were more conversations to be had as we decided to take a night watch, since didn't really feel all too safe even in such an enclosed room with a pretty solid door at our backs.
Mm-hmm.
Balthazar took first watch of the party, with Urki deciding to join him. They had a pretty good talk on religion, and specifically on Balthazar's patron goddess. As he explained how she does the do's and stuff. Next pair were Ophelia and Ina, which ended up being a sort of couples talk? Not them being couples, but Ina's former lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Or partners. Whichever the correct term is. I'm not entirely sure if they were just lovers or if they were married. Shared some Ina angst there, especially considering one of their partners was apparently their tree strider partner in the what you call it, in their tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And he has some issues in the fact that he's what he is in the tribe is unable to use harming magics, despite the fact that it probably could have saved his partner, which is a big oof. And Biner took the last watch afterwards, and some shenanigans happened as he heard something coming towards the door. He woke up Ophelia, and they were like, well, shit, what do we do here? Ophelia woke up Balthazar, as she was opening the door to a really strange-looking kobold. Not everyone was completely awake. Penny was still peacefully asleep. And it took a second for Balthazar to realize what the fuck they were staring at, and so something happened in his little brain, and he went full Kill Bill mode. To everyone's curiosity and surprise, but no one decided to question it, so he's like, "This is fine."
Yeah,
This is
everything's
fine.
fine.
Like
It's
the
fine.
dog and the burning house. This is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. So that was a thing. So we decided, okay, we'll just leave it be for now. No one's questioning Balthazar too much. We continued on, since it was already close to our wake up time. Penny apparently had another convo with the oily wind salesman that she blew whistles to.
Mm-hmm.
And gained the ability to talk to Calcerix.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a scroll with a recipe for some sort of soup or beer made out of mushrooms.
Yes.
Mushroom beer. Ina's currently in the process of translating that. But we continued on. We went through the crack in the that split the dungeon a little, and came to this little room and listened through the door, and it seemed like there's a thing being prepared. We're gonna have a big combat. We attempted to do a pincer maneuver, but it seems like they got both bases covered, and it seemed like we found the origin of the little vampire kobold. So we decided to just reconvene. Better to fight as one group than in smaller groups and just die that way.
Yeah. Most likely. But yeah, I'd say that was a pretty thorough recap. Give yourself an inspiration. The only thing you missed was the very last thing to happen,
Oh boy.
which was Calcerix rearing up and flying towards the door to bust it open. So Ellie,
This is gonna go well.
would you like to roll me an athletics roll?
I would not.
Got this first roll.
It's gonna be great.
No pressure, right?
All the pressure.
See?
Hey!
That's pretty good. All right. So as Calcerix slams into this door, it busts open. And Calcerix flies up into this room. And as they do so, the door across from them is open just a crack. And Calcerix, you get a friend stick their head out. And look at that. It's a good friend who seems to have a little goblin with some goggles and a tank on their back. They've got a strange device in their hand that you haven't seen before, Calcerix, but everyone else in the room has probably seen before. And they also have a ready to action.
I feel like I was lied to.
Hey, Derek.
Yes.
I also had one too, if you recall, because I did my star form and was ready for. So when she butts it open the door, if we saw anybody, I was supposed to.
Oh,
fire.
yes. But because they are the defenders, they set up the door, he gets to do his ready to action first.
That's fine.
And then you get to shoot him. So, yeah. I don't think Calcerix can't take fire damage. I think Calcerix is fine. But, unfortunately... Ooh, let's actually... So I think I can do this. Yes! I can do this. It is yeah, I can. It's a 30-foot line. So I think Calcerix might be the only one affected. Let's match it up to the grid. Yeah! It is... You are in the perfect position to where Calcerix would be the only one affected. So Calcerix, a swarm of flame wraps around you. Biner, Penny, and Balthazar, you can feel the heat sort of licking at your face almost as it rushes past, just barely missing you. But you're all safe. And because you're all safe, it is time to roll some initiative. So give me just a quick second. On the wrong area real quick. Here we go. So I will get everybody into combat mode. Now, I need y'all to go ahead and click the fist right next to the chat box on the top right. And if you want to right click it, you can pull the box to the side so you can see it a bit better. And that's where y'all will be able to start rolling your initiatives.
Come on, this is so
Oh,
good.
Jesus.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Yeah, it's
This is
fun.
gonna be a rough one.
It's gonna
Derek,
be
what
a
did
good
you-
time.
Why did you lie to me? You went to your foundry guy.
I never went into any foundry guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
You slipped them another 20, didn't you? You did the same thing as you did to the Roll20 people.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
that's a yes.
Everything is fine. I need to mark that this guy has used his fiery ability. But yeah, we're gonna hop right into that combat now. So we're gonna have a couple of fellas making their way up here, and yeah, they're just gonna, they're just going to hold their action there. Oh, there we go. I didn't begin combat. All right. So, little ways away, Calcerix, you actually can probably see them. There's a druid off to the side over here.
Yep.
As he sees you sort of bust in, he's going to raise a hand out towards you. And as he does that, he is going to chant an incantation to cast a spell, Entangle. That is going to create a 20-foot square. So let's make a 20-foot square. Like so. Oop. There we go. So yeah, he's going to cast that like so. As a bunch of branches. Let's actually see if we can make that a little bit of an easier color to read. Maybe a red. There we go. The border isn't super thick. Still getting a little used to some of the Foundry stuff, so sorry about that. It's all good. I can see it for the most part. So what I'm going to need as branches explode out into this room, I'm going to need Calcerix, Penny, Balthazar, Biner, and Ophelia, all to make me strength saving throws. So if you look at your character sheet, and you find where it says strength, you just click that right there.
Strength.
Yes.
Normal.
Oh.
All right. Yo, Penny.
One.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh shit. I actually forgot something. Because, Biner, you never got to do your ready to action, did you?
No.
Yeah. So we're going to let you do that now. It wouldn't affect what he did just there, but we're going to let you do that now as well to fire at this guy. Sorry about that. Ooh. All right, a 12 to hit on this guy here. That will sadly miss as the arrow of light sort of flies just past his head as these vines rush into the room. And as they rush into the room, it is not giving me his DC. He's got a DC 13. So Ophelia is restrained, and Biner are restrained as the vines wrap around the two of you. So we'll give the two of you a little restrained thing as that happens. Now, Calstrix, you watch as the guy who just cast the spell is going to dart around the corner here, out of sight.
Rude.
Very rude. Meanwhile, this little pet is also going to dart around the corner, sort of following it. This pet, by the way, get to see what was making those horrible noises earlier. I'll go ahead and copy this into the Discord for y'all, so y'all get to see what we're looking at here. It's not really a put it in the character names and art. So it is not the Vegapygmy, it is the thing next to the Vegapygmy. And I will share that with our friends watching the stream as well.
It's like a spore druid thing. I love it.
That is what they saw running around. And it is just gonna run around the corner with him. Which is gonna bring us to some more friends. Yeah. Let's see. Next friend. Yeah. They're gonna just do that. Aina, it's you.
Awesome. I can't see into the room, and this is all rough terrain now too.
Yes, it is rough terrain in front of you.
Key. I'm gonna look behind me and immediately just kind of frown and throw down some caltrops that I have in my inventory.
All right.
I don't want to get flanked, and I'm gonna get flanked. I already know it.
It's fine. So caltrops into the hole behind you.
Yeah, whatever is like this. I have
All right.
5 things of caltrops.
Okay. Then yeah, we can say 5 bed fill out at least 4x4 space. So we'll make an area for you that is about 4x4, or we'll at least cover 4 tiles into the hole. So
Yeah.
we'll do that. And I believe that would be your action. Any movement?
I'm gonna get, I guess, out of line of sight from the hallway and just kind of stand behind Biner and just hide behind him.
All right.
Good. Be smart and don't go
Hiding
right into
behind
the door.
The man
so
who's
big and I'm
wrapped
so
up in
small.
the vines.
Fine, I'm small.
It's fine. All right. Gonna have that guy move there. Bring us up to Urky. Urky's going to run up next to Biner and reach into his bag, and he's got some gardening tools because he does like to garden. Biner, he is going to give you a help action to help you break free from this entangle, if you would like to use your action to do that. That'll be him. Yeah, these two are just gonna be at the ready there to bring us. Yep. All right. This to our other friend over here. Our other friend is going to run out 10 feet this way because he hasn't used his flamethrower yet. Get right there. And he is gonna, he's gonna fire his flamey thing out as well, and that is gonna get Biner and Aina. So I'm going to need a dex save from the two of you as it shoots out its Scorchbringer.
Yikes.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right. That's going to do 9 points of fire damage. As Calcerix, this just feels kind of like a warm shower to you or something. Absolutely fine. Not so much for the people behind as the flames flicker about their bodies. Then he's going to use the rest of his movement to begin running down the hall. All right, Penny, it'll be you. You are surrounded by difficult terrain, so it'll use double the movement to basically until you get past Calcerix.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move over, and then
Very
I'm going
good.
to shoot at the guy across, directly across from him.
An excellent choice. Take a shot.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Ooh, yeah. So that flies and sort of tinks against the breastplate it seems to be wearing. Doesn't manage to pierce through the armor.
Then I'm just gonna move back over to where I was.
All right. If you'd like to use a bonus action to use your cutting action ability, you can make a stealth check. And if you roll high enough, it'll give you advantage on your next attack.
Sure. So you said to do what now? Sorry.
You have an ability as a rogue called Cunning Action, which lets you hide as a bonus action. So roll stealth, and if you roll high enough, basically you'll get a sneak attack the next time you fire, and you'll have advantage. Ooh. Yeah. You try to hide, but there's too much rubble on the ground, and you're kicking stones. It's just not quite sneaky enough as you'd like. There's another thing I forgot to mention. You can press the next button when your turn is done to go to the next person. So if you look,
Yep.
Excellent. Balthazar, it's you.
Hello. Oh boy. So this movement here would be 20 feet.
Yes.
I just need a line of sight. Excellent. Dare I risk actually coming out and getting shot? Fuck. Yeah, fuck it. First and foremost, summon up another, what's it called? Spiritual weapon.
All right. So, for that, here, gonna just create a circle. Are you doing it the guy right across from you, I'm assuming?
Who? He's already used it. He's also already used it. You know what? I will use it on the one that is in the door.
All right. The little spiritual weapon appears there. Butterflies swarming. Go ahead and make an attack.
Roll.
Oh,
Nothing is hitting so far.
this guy is just very resilient as the butterflies keep trying to pierce through this armor that they've got on. And, you know, this guy seems to be in like a heavier suit almost than the other one, complete with like it's almost got like a diver's helmet on it. The butterflies just can't get through.
I'm shooting the one to the left with the crossbow.
All right.
Please do better. God damn it!
Oh
Nothing
no.
is hitting.
Derek, you
and
need to
two.
take off that roll where we can only roll up to a 10, okay? And
To prevent more going in a straight line, Balthazar sidestepping to
All
here.
right. Very nice. Then, and yeah, whenever you are done, just hit the next turn.
Yeah.
All right, Calcerix, it's you.
Well, shit. This is not going very well.
It's not.
What is your ruling on doors, Derek?
You can open or close one door as a free action on your turn.
Okay. God, there's like 4 other doors. This is probably completely and utterly bloody useless. Calstrix is gonna go here and close the door. I would like to use my action, if I may, to hold it closed.
Sure. You can do that. I will say it is a wooden door, so if they get their fire thing again, that door might not last very long, but you can absolutely do that.
That's fine. I'm hoping this is just going to give the others the chance to kill off the other ones so we're not facing 2 at the same time.
Absolutely,
That
sounds
is-
good.
If we hit,
It's worth a
It's
shot.
a big risk.
It's worth a shot.
you are the safest one to be doing this too, so.
Yeah. All right. It is the other one's turn, who you just shut a door on their face. Oh boy. I'm
Probably
pretty
good thing
sure
too.
that means something fun happens for this guy. Rolls a 1. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Its thing explodes. You don't have to make a roll, but that door is not a door anymore. It just ain't. It is blown off of its hinges as this explosion happens.
Well, that was a waste of a turn. Thanks, Derek!
At the very least, it is going to be taking some damage and can no longer shoot any fire, though, as this fire explodes around it. And I'm not going to make a dex save because it's literally on its back. I can't see how it could possibly dodge out of the way of something that is attached to it. But didn't kill it, so it is still alive. So after it explodes, just you hear shit, and it's going to pull out a little hammer, and it's going to try to bonk you on the head with a hammer. And it rolled a 12 for Calcerix.
Nah, I just step to the side, just like,
Excellent.
yeah, not happening.
Tinks against the ground next to you. And I'm gonna put another symbol on this guy just to let me know he cannot explode no more. Alright. His exploding days are done. Alright, Biner, would you like to use an action to break free, or do you got other plans?
Yeah, I'll use my action to break free.
Alright.
Just strength again.
Yep, strength saving throw. You have advantage because Urki's helping. Yep. Excellent. So yeah, with Urki sort of peeling some of these vines off, you are able to break free. And you can move. You'll just have half movement if you're going forward through all these vines.
Yep. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. How do I get rid of that thing?
Oh, it's just a ping. Yeah, it goes away on its own.
Oh, see, I accidentally dropped it. Oh, never mind. I guess I did. Alright, so I'm gonna move to there. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Ooh.
So there's it is.
Excellent. The spell ends. 5-foot cube. Perfect. I'll create a or actually, if you would like to, you can hit the ruler just under the silhouette of a person to the left of the screen. And then there's going to be a couple of symbols. One of them is a square. And you can...
I think I dropped it.
Yeah, hit that and make a little square for yourself.
The purple square, isn't that it?
Yes. And yeah, 5 foot by 5 foot. Perfect. So that will be able to heal Ina.
Yep. So 1d6.
Yep. You can just hit where it says healing. Perfect. Ina, if you want to right click that 3, you should be able to add it just like that. Perfect. What does your healing spirit look like, by the way, Bonner?
You see this massive size buck with these huge antlers
Oh.
appear in the spot.
I like it. Yeah, it sort of tilts its head toward Ina, I believe, and just watch this radiating magic come out and give them some heals.
That will be it. So we just find anything.
Yep, just hit the end turn thing. Perfect. All right. This room. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. All right, Ophelia, it's you.
Okay, I guess I'm going to try to break free, but I don't foresee that going well.
Do your best. We
Is that-
believe.
You could do it.
That's just a strength roll, right? Regular.
I believe it is another saving throw. Let's see. Nope, actually it is just a check. It's not a saving throw. So, just...
It does not matter to me.
Oh yeah, you probably don't have proficiency.
I am so strong. You're gonna watch some buff muscles go right now.
Oh
There we
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Wait, you have a -2?
Yeah.
Ophelia is very weak, it seems. As you
Weaker
struggle.
than Aina.
Do you have any
Oh my
bonus
God.
actions you'd like to do?
Sure, why not? I'll look at Aina and just be like, "Mm, not today," and I'm going to do the healing light.
All right.
Which I don't remember how to select that anymore.
It should be in
It's
features.
features.
Yeah. And put it on your hotbar for later.
Yeah, I should do that.
All right. And yeah, you should be able to just sort of click where it says D6 and
There you go.
forfeit 2 more HP for Einer.
Oh,
Have-
beautiful.
Radiant white light bathes you.
I'm feeling very spoiled in health right now. I do
love
have a
it.
question for Biner. How long is your healing spirit going to be up for?
It's good for 1 plus my spell efficiency, which I'm still trying to remember where that's at.
If it's your spell, it should just be the wisdom modifier, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. 1 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So yeah, whatever you get in wisdom, it's an 18. So 5 turns. You've used it once, so it's got 4 turns left.
Okay.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Excellent. Take us back to the top. They are going to. Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. Yep. Ready in action.
Derek, it's not turns for the healing spirit. It is the amount of times someone gets healed while inside of it.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
if one of us leaves it, we can repeatedly just go back to it until we've used it up 4 more times, technically,
Nice.
which
Alright.
is helpful.
That's why I
We have
asked.
something to come back to.
It is helpful. So we're now going to see the druid sort of running up into the room, taking a peek inside, and as he takes a peek inside, we're gonna do a little bit of measurements. Nope.
Oh boy.
He's going to see all of this, sort of nod his head. He's gonna disappear again.
Coward!
Just a little bit of peekaboo.
Get back here!
Time to bring
I'd like
more
a
into the fight before we handle what we have.
I understand that, but cowardice!
Yeah, it's gonna be here soon. That will bring us to. Yeah, okay, everyone's there. This one. Yeah. So, another door is going to open. As you see a couple of goblins run out. Well, you see one about to run out. Another one does. And this one is going to take a shot at Calcerix with his short bow. And Calcerix, what is your perception? +5?
My perception is yes, is what a +5.
All right, then passive wouldn't have been enough to notice this guy's stealth, so does have advantage on this attack roll.
No.
As it was coming out after doing a hide action. 19 to hit,
Yikes.
which I think shall
Yep.
hit you for 4 damage. Is then going to start backing up a bit to right there. These ones, yeah, I'm gonna run up over here. Ina, it's you.
Okay. Because I am starting, it heals again, so it's just a d6.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's one. Or no, wait. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at healing light. Healing light. Yeah.
I think they're both
Sorry,
D6s.
my bad. Oh,
No.
Sick.
Yeah,
Did not
you're
matter.
good.
okay.
And also, just so you guys know, you can run in there and it doesn't automatically heal you. I can tell it to basically heal you, which of course I would heal you in this case. But just so you guys know, so you don't have to avoid the spot if like you only have like 2 damage and you don't want to take a heal,
Yeah, you can say no
Okay.
thanks. I'm topped off.
I'm gonna try to pull Ophelia free.
All right.
2 weaklings. Go ahead.
Yeah, help action helps. That is for sure. As you sort of, you've dealt with your fair share of plants. You're doing what you can. Yeah. Any bonus actions you'd like to do or anything like that?
I ain't got shit.
All right. Hit that next button. Marvelous.
Oh boy.
Urki is going to make his way through on his little short stumpy legs. And that's right, going slow, very slow, so slow. He's gonna do a Sacred Flame. This guy.
Do your best, Turkey.
Yeah. Flame sort of shoots under his feet, but the goblin sort of dancing around it real quick as they're trying to swing their hammer at Calcerix, but just can't quite get it to land. And then he's going to go to the side. Alright. Scabo is going to go up here. Right. Another door is going to open up as another goblin gonna make his way out. And I think Biner's passive perception, just beats the stealth, so they don't get advantage on this attack from doing a sneaky maneuver. As they take a shot at Biner. But that is still gonna hit for 7 points of damage. Their short bow hits you in the side, Biner. And then they're gonna use the rest of their movement, start moving back through this hole. And that'll bring us to the guard here, who is gonna roll a d6. See if he explodes. He does not explode. In fact, he's got just a little bit of fire back in him, and is going to use that fire straight away, as one does.
No.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Why are we still back in line? Aina!
I'm moving to help someone!
You
Derek's
chose the
just like,
poorest
I'm
spot.
gonna burn this little halfling to the ground.
I mean, that's just the angle that he's got, looking through the hole is all.
Damn it.
So, gonna be shooting some flames. I'll need a dex save from Biner, Balthazar, and Einer.
Yup.
At least it's half.
Oh, bless.
All right.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh my god, what is going on?
I will say, if
Okay,
you would like
we
to
all get
donate your inspiration to anyone, you can.
I mean, I
but
think we all passed. 'cause
yeah,
it's a DC
it is
10.
only 10.
Oh,
And it only did 4 damage, so y'all will only take 2 as this gout of flame shoots back. And then Lagabi is gonna start running. Like a big old coward. That'll bring us to Penny.
You got behind.
That'll make it Peony's turn.
Okay, just a second.
All good.
Sorry, just trying to.
There goes the light.
Close the damn door again. Why can I not? There you go.
It's all good.
And I'm gonna shoot at that goblin with my short bow.
All right.
Get him, Penny, get him!
Kill it.
11. Yeah. Just goes right over his head a little as he ducks just before it can connect. There is a pillar in front of you if you do want to try and be sneaky behind that, because you are a small creature. Get advantage on your next one.
Sure. What do I need to do that?
Just a stealth.
Okay, sorry. Just
It's all good. Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
So yeah, you kind of duck for cover behind that pillar, and you are now a little bit stealthy. Let's see, do I have a good icon to indicate stealth? We'll give you this one. All right, that'll be your turn. So go ahead and hit that next button.
sorry.
Nah, it's all good. All right, Balthazar.
Yes. Alright, fuck. As he's moving, his spiritual weapon is going to... wait, actually, is it? So that's 10. Awesome, it's probably still just there. He's gonna keep moving, but, spiritual weapon is gonna once more attempt to just smack this man.
Excellent. These butterflies are sort of swarming around Calcerix. They go for the throat. Make that attack.
Yes. Please? 14?
I'm so sorry.
Everything is pain, everything is suffering. 20.
Doesn't
20.
doesn't cut it, but you do still have an action.
25. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah. He's gonna attempt to. Wait, is this a pillar here?
No,
Or is
those
that
are
just
boxes on the
bench?
ground.
Okay. Let's see. He is at 25 right now.
The pillars are the little circles.
50 feet. How far away can I shoot with a light crossbow? This is probably a while, right? 80 feet. Excellent. I'm shooting the explodey boy.
All right.
Do my best here.
You got it.
Oh,
You know what? You know what?
So
Fuck
it's
it.
inspiration
I'm tired.
time.
Yes. I'm
Right.
tired. I want to commit the murder. Give.
Oh no!
RJ denies me a kill.
It just
And
is
now-
not the day.
Boundaries just no. It's just not. It's just not the day.
Yeah.
It is a bad day.
You're
I will, however, move. Yeah. I'm gonna move to here. So in case there's another one, there probably isn't. But Balthazar has. It's too much. No more lining up. We're not gonna go full kindergarten, elementary school. No straight lines.
sounds good. Yeah, just hit next whenever you're ready.
Alright, bop.
Alright, Calcerix, it's you.
gonna go for a big old chomp with this guy in front of me.
Give him a good old bite. Hey, there we go.
Finally!
Someone hits!
All
Oh
right.
my god!
Wow.
You
Minimal
jump
damage!
for 4.
Yikes!
And I mean, he looks like he doesn't have a whole lot left in him after that bite. You take off a big old chunk of green goblin flesh. He just goes, yeah. But he's still alive. Is there anything else for Calcerix?
I'm a baby dragon. I can only do one thing. I'm sorry.
You do have a second thing you can do. You just got to get it set up good. So fun thing. Now it is their turn. They still got that hammer. They're gonna try to smack you with it. Bonk. I don't think a 13 will bonk. 'Cause again, they just sort of crack it against your scales, and you know it feels like a nice massage almost. These guys are gonna hang out there. Biner, it's you.
To begin. Just have issues today.
Uh-oh.
He's just having issues figuring out how to move his character.
Oh,
he keeps
yeah.
He keeps putting these little stars on the map.
Ah, yeah. You gotta
And then
get
telling him
back
how
up
to
to the
delete them.
silhouette. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move there. Just try to space this out a little bit. And then I'm actually gonna cure wounds myself.
Very nice. Yourself 9 HP back.
All right, and then as my bonus action, I will shoot the guy that shot me.
All
What's
right.
What's that target?
14. This is one below the armor class that you need.
Damn it.
As it sort of gets caught in the leather armor that they have, sort of pokes out the other side, just barely, a fraction of an inch off from hitting, as the light cracks against the wall.
I'm gonna move there, and then I'll turn.
All right, hit that next. Alrighty. Another goblin is going to exit 5 feet of movement. And Biner is the closest target. So they're going to fire a short bow at him. Jesus Christ. I'm
God damn
sorry.
Holy shit!
So they fire an arrow for 9 damage, getting you right dead center of mass in the chest. And they're going to use the rest of their movement to dart over here, a little bit to the side, just out of sight. That'll bring us to Ophelia. All right, Ophelia. You can use your action to break free. You have advantage thanks to Einar, who's only a little bit on fire.
Yeah.
Barely see.
Wow.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my
A
god!
1 and a 2.
This is a cursed session.
Things are
It's just
looking
cursed.
dire.
I know we're playing technically Sunless Strahd, but mostly Sunless Citadel, but this is a cursed session.
It is the curse. So yeah, Ophelia, you know, Einer's still on fire. They're panicking a little bit. And it's doing that like Chinese finger trap thing where the more you're struggling, the tighter it is wrapping around you. Anything else Ophelia would like to do?
Nope.
All right. Go ahead and hit next. Okay, top of the round. Got another goblin who is going to run outside. This one isn't able to spot Penny, but is going to take a shot at Calcerix. This Penny is hiding behind that pillar. So, firing at Calcerix. They do have advantage because they were doing a stealth, so they didn't come out originally. And gonna hit for 5 on Calcerix as an arrow punches through you. And then they're going to run rest their movement 25 to sort of duck for cover through that door there. All right. That brings us to our druid friend here. He's going to make 15 feet of movement up this way. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Now I'm doing the thing where I'm hitting the wrong button when I really just want to measure things. 30 feet. Still can't reach anything. So he's going to see Biner and sort of scratch his chin with interest before dipping back out and holding an action. This goblin here, they've got 80 feet on their bows, is also going to take a shot at Calcerix. So, short bow and fire. Another hit on the baby dragon as they are unleashing arrows at you.
Hurting the baby.
They are hurting the baby for dipping out and to the side. Bring us to another goblin here. This goblin is gonna poke their head out, and we're gonna roll a d2 to see who they're hitting. 1. All right. Taking a shot at Biner as they are just firing arrow after arrow down this hallway. A 17, which I don't think hits Biner, right?
Right? Correct.
Excellent. So yeah, you sort of bring up your staff and crack the arrow just as it's about to hit before they duck back out of sight. And it's you. You're slightly on fire, and Ophelia's not looking any closer to getting free.
I'm gonna try to pull her free myself. Not as a help, just pull myself.
All right, roll a strength roll. 12.
Oh,
It's not quite there because it's 13 is the
God
DC.
damn it.
Is your
If I didn't have a -1, I would have had it.
It's true. You're like pulling and biting on these roots and just doing everything you can. It just is not letting go of Ophelia. The plants want fish.
I'm gonna call for someone with fucking strength and be like, I need help to get Ophelia out. We can't be 2 people down in a fight.
All right. And then that'll be your turn as you call out for help. That'll bring us to Erky, being the lad that he is going to run across. But as he runs across, he is going to do a special thing that Erky can do, which is gonna target. He's gonna cast a healing word on Biner to heal Biner for 6. And then after healing Biner, he is going to attempt to do the same thing that Ina did with his action. Wants to try and help Ophelia get free. Let's go. Oh, I need to sharpen my scissors. That's gonna bring us to more goblins outside as another one pops its head and looks down the corridor. This one's going to fire at Calcerix.
How low is the baby?
The baby is actually very tough.
Yeah, baby is fine.
Baby is doing okay, but this is going to be another hit for 4 against the baby. And his arrow flies and stabs into you. That's gonna
The
dip
20.
back.
Oh no, what am I on about? The 20 would miss. Of course it wouldn't. What am I on about? Jeez, that was a complete and utter brain fart. Sorry.
It's all good. Oh, there's 3 targets. I forgot Balthazar is there in the back. They still can't
Yes.
see Penny. But the goblin is going to fire at Calcerix instead. As one does. I wanted.
Easy target. They're a baby.
Yeah. Shooting at the baby. Oh, it didn't, attack roll for 9. So yeah, that one flies at you, Calcerix, and you do a swipe with your tail and smash the arrow before it can get to you. Before the goblin does that thing that goblins do best, which is run away. Though this one is still visible outside the door. Alright, it's gonna bring us to this guy right here. So he rolls another d6.
Roll 1.
Yeah, he's gonna have to roll that d6 here. 4, so it doesn't charge up, but he also doesn't explode. Let's see. 20 feet? Alright, so he takes 1 step forward, and then he throws a hammer at Biner. It's a little hammer, and it just kind of tunks against your very tough skin, Biner. And he goes, ah! And is going to continue running away. Because now he has all of the fear.
No hammer either.
Alright, Penny, it is you. You'll have advantage on your next attack because you stealth behind that against anyone except for this guy up here because he can see you.
But everybody's run away and hiding, right?
Most people are, but you can still see this guy. He's got a little bit of cover, and you can still shoot your short bow at either of these two without any trouble at all. They have no cover.
Okay, hold on. Do
Go
I
for the
need
floaty guy?
You do not need to get closer because you have a short bow and that has a range of 80 feet.
Okay.
So you're good.
So then I'm going to shoot at that guy.
Excellent.
You see, okay,
Yes.
with my short bow.
Gonna fire at the Gorgebringer. Yeah, you get to roll with
Now
advantage.
explode. God damn it.
Oh. Alright. So yeah, you fire your arrow at him, but sadly, even catching him by surprise, he moves just to the nick of time as the arrow sticks in his armor but doesn't pierce all the way through. If you'd like to move, you can. You can also use another bonus action to hide again, because whenever you take a shot, you reveal yourself.
Okay, just a second.
All good.
Okay, I'm going to move myself. Hold on, sorry. Trying to. I'll go into this room.
Very nice.
I'm gonna go Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out.
Where you want to be?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay,
it's
I'm
all
gonna go
good.
right.
Yeah. As you enter this room, you can see what appears to be a large rat strapped to a table with mushrooms growing out of it, starting to look a little bit like that creature that you saw with the druid who is playing peekaboo with you at the door.
Is
But
it alive?
it's not moving at the moment.
Okay, so I can't tell if it's dead or alive.
Yeah, you'd have to do a medicine check to see, but it isn't moving at the very least, so that's probably a good sign that it is not alive. But yes. Hit that next whenever you're ready.
So,
Ooh.
since I'm in here, can I hide, like, use a bonus action and hide? Would that be
Yes.
considered?
Absolutely.
All right. Then I'm going to hide. So I don't need to do anything with that, right? Just tell
You do need to roll a stealth to see basically how well you hide.
Hold on. Get there. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Said stealth.
Yes, yes. Perfect. Is a 17 stealth. Oh, I was clicking in the wrong place. I just realized there's something else that I can do to indicate your stealth and is more informative. I can put a little 17 on your sheet. It says feet, but we'll ignore the feet. You have a
Okay.
17 stealth. Marvelous. And yeah, basically, because I know you're a little new, what this does is I can determine what's called the passive perception of enemies, and as long as your stealth is higher than their passive perception, and they're not like looking at you directly while you're hiding, like this guy was when you're behind the pillar, you get the jump on, so you have advantage when you take an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's Balthazar's turn now.
I haven't been doing much to help. Might as well help free Ophelia. So this is 5 feet to 15 feet, right around here. God damn it. Walls. Hold on.
And then
Technically going
is-
from a diagonal.
yeah, and keep in mind it's difficult terrain in that area because of all the vines.
Yeah. So 5, this is 15, 25 to here. And, bonus action as I was moving, cause I'm just tired.
It's all
No
good.
pass.
You can do it.
Please?
I believe.
Hello, please?
That is exactly their armor class. You've done
Damn
it.
it!
No. It meets it, so it beats it.
Yeah.
You've done it.
7.
All right. How do you take this guy out?
Balthazar isn't even looking. He just waves his hand over towards where the butterflies were as he's like pushing past the vines, and I assume from the multiple attacks that they've been trying, that's been cutting into the armor. So they just slice through the chips and the cracks and rip him to shreds.
Nice.
He's not even looking. He's like pissed. He's just going to help Ophelia.
Hell yeah.
Oh god, dare I roll? Or
Better
do-
than a -2.
Yeah, if you're
Oh.
better than a -2, that's 2 better than you could.
I have a +0. Let's cross our fingers.
That doesn't work. Oh
Hey!
yay!
God.
How do you
can I just say
slay the
he
beast?
walks in there. He's just walking in there, pushing past the vines, sees all 3 of them struggling, and just shoos away Urki and Aina,
Mhm.
grabs the vines and just rips them off of Ophelia.
Ophelia is
Better?
free.
You okay?
Yeah,
Alright.
my hero. She says like in a very muted, like annoyed way, because she's just sick and
Tired?
tired of these vines. Yeah, these vines.
He just kind of sighs. And that'll be his turn.
All right, Calcerix, it's you. Your plaything is deceased.
Seeing the plaything deceased. Oh. Nah, she's gonna do it.
Oh,
They're gonna go
All right.
the way down here.
Give me just a second.
There they are!
Give me just a moment before you go all the way down there. So when you get right here, something happens.
oh no.
Oh.
Which is this door opens. There's a door right here opens as you see two goblins hauling a very, very large cauldron that seems to be full of some goo, and they are basically splashing it out into this hallway. And as they splash it out, we're going to draw a little area of where the goo is, as it is right there. And Calcerix, as you're splashed with it, I am going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution?
Yes.
Ooh. Come on. Come on.
All right.
Not
Very
bad.
good. You will take half of this damage in acid damage.
Ugh.
So only 3, as it sort of splashes over you and you feel some of your scales begin getting all melty. In addition to all your scales getting a little melty, you see some sort of glops of this goo rising up.
God damn it.
There seems to be a couple of little fellas that are in there. As they rise up, and I'll post a little picture of what these little guys look like, both in the chat and for our streamy friends to view as they are revealed.
What is that?
For our stream. But yeah, those appear, and they already have their initiative rolled for them. So they are now in the combat. But yeah, you were halfway through your move when this happened, and I didn't want you to take opportunity attacks, so that's why I stopped you. Because yeah, you got some new friends next to you.
Well, that changes my plans a bit, doesn't it, Derek?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I have a feeling you knew what I was trying to do.
I mean, they were setting up this plan for a while. That's why everybody is on the other side of that door, trying to lure you into this.
Oh, I got lured, alright.
You sure did?
I'm assuming this door here is also wooden?
That door is wooden, but it is also open.
Okay. And that guy hasn't blown himself up yet, has he? Damn it.
He is not.
I've been trying to get him to blow up. I keep missing.
How much movement did I do? 40, so I still got 20 left. How do I want to do this? Shit! Okay, I'm going back. Whoops.
Keep in mind, you will take an opportunity attack from this guy if you move back as well.
I will. I will take an opportunity attack either way,
All right.
unless I stay where I am, which I do not want to do.
It's going to attempt a punch, but a 12 will miss. sort of swings with a little gooey hand. You manage to sort of flap your wings and just fly right around it.
Can I get both of those? Oh, I don't want to waste it on these guys. I'm just going to bite the little slime that's in front of me.
All right. That's a hit.
Yeah.
For 13 damage.
That's what
That's
I like to
damage.
see.
That is exactly the amount of health that it has.
Oh, she eats it just like a cup of jelly. Just slurps him right down the
boy.
hatch.
What's in your mouth? What is in your mouth? Spit it out.
Excellent.
She's gonna turn back with chipmunk cheese and go,
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it be gone. Yeah, you know, it's a little acidic, but it's almost like an orange. How acidic it is, you know. Like the other acid, it hurt a little bit, but that's actually pretty good. It's pretty good, you think? Until I need you to make another con save for me.
Oh god.
Nope,
Oh hey.
you're a
Good.
garbage disposal. Just right down the
that
hatch.
was tasty. I already missed breakfast because they would not let me eat anything, so now I'm getting my dessert, god damn it!
Absolutely.
Getting that spicy jello.
Oh yes. Will that be you?
I still have about 10 feet. I shall go right next to Dinah.
All right. Hit next whenever you're ready.
I shall
All right. So now that this door is open, the goblins of the room isn't going to deign to leave the room, but they do have a shot on Calcerix. So they're going to pull an arrow back, fire it for 14, which I believe will miss. All right, Biner, it's you. This area is gooey, and you have a choice walking through it. You can walk at half speed, or you can walk at normal speed, but you need to make a dexterity saving throw, or else you'll slip and fall prone.
I'm not moving.
All good?
Can I? How do you want me to move my healing spirit? I can move feet on with a bonus action.
Yeah, so because you made it, you should be able to hit the ruler again and go to that zone where you can do that stuff and sort of click the star related with it and move it where you'd like it to be.
Oops. Let me touch me. Oh, what the?
Oh,
I think I messed up.
Uh-oh.
make more, make more.
Yeah, do you want me or
Yeah, get it so that at least I'm in it if I can't get both of us.
gotcha. Yeah, let me see if it'll let me stretch it a little bit. Oh, nope. Now it wants me to make one. Let's see. Coordinates, angle degrees, distance. Yeah, it's being funky. I'll make a new one and just you let me know where you want it, and I will move it where it needs to be.
Drop it right there should give us the 5 feet for both of us, right?
Yep. Like so. So y'all are both in it now, which means I think it still has 3 d6s left if you want to use one for both of you.
Yep.
All right. Roll 1d6 and then another d6. you should be able to do the /R space 1d6 too if you'd like to do that. But yeah, now let's get the healing. Perfect.
There's my-
That's for you.
I can't use it for both of us.
That's still pretty good.
Hey!
So 5 for Calcerix and 6 for Biner. Perfect. And that was your bonus.
Yep. So, reorganize myself here again. For some reason it's not letting me add the 6 through the button, so let me just type it in real quick. Right. And then for my action,
Yes.
I am going to target this guy
Mm-hmm.
with an ice knife.
Ooh. Very nice. So it's an attack to hit, and then it'll explode, and they'll all make dex saves. So 13 sadly won't hit, but it does explode, so I'll have all of them make their dex saves. So I'll do one there. He passes.
Of course they do, Derek.
Let me see. Explodes. Everybody within 5 feet. Okay. Does it do half damage?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does.
Let's see. Go ahead.
No,
and...
each 5 must succeed or take. So everybody passed. So that was a
Damn. I'm sorry. So yeah, the ice flies in and explodes, and they all sort of duck for cover as these shards go past. I'll bring us to these guys, who's going to peek inside, and Calcerix is the closest. So they're just going to keep hailing arrows and rolling really well for 5 against Calcerix.
Oh, there goes that healing.
That'll bring us
Instantly.
to Ophelia.
Thank
Be
you guys
free.
again. Oh, thanks. She's gonna move finally. So what is this? 5, or I guess 10,
10.
20. Okay. 30, and then she's gonna dash
All right.
to move into this corner here.
Sounds good.
Actually, if I move her over here, would she be behind? Is this a pillar?
That is a pillar. I'll give you a little bit of cover, but if you can't take a hide action, but we'll still be able to see.
I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I used my action. How is everybody looking? Yeah, that's what I got.
All
What
right.
kind of cover does that provide?
That would provide the worst kind of cover, which I think is half cover. So yeah, I think it's half and then 3/4. So it gives you a +2 to your armor class when you have half cover. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it is useful to have a little bit of cover. But yes. And that'll bring us to the top of the round, which is a goblin right here who can see 2 targets, though Biner would also have cover, so I think that would put them at a higher one, but they're going to fire at Calcerix, who does not have cover, because they are just bullying this baby dragon. But misses. All right. That will bring us to the druid once more. He's going to peek his head in, as he does, as he's been playing a little peekaboo. You know, can't reach anybody. So he's going to, once again, take a few steps to the side, and hold his action. Let's see here. Oh, all right. And that will bring us to more goblins. This one will pop its head in and fires at Calcerix.
Elser
Or
is
no
just
way,
getting
it will.
bullied.
There's more targets, so I'm gonna see again. All right. Well, still gonna fire at Calcerix, but misses. But misses. And that'll bring us to this one, who is going to take a dash. All right, Ina, it's you.
Excellent. I can finally go into battle. 10, 20. What can I see with my eyes?
Your special eyes.
My
Because you specialize.
special eyes.
Your brand.
I am gonna. How long? Jesus, 120 feet. I'm gonna magic missile.
Oh?
Ooh.
I don't think I put that in my hotbar.
Oh.
Hold on.
Very nice.
2 darts to fire goblin, 1 dart to goblin under him.
All right, fire those first 2 darts.
It's gross.
7. So,
Ooh.
apply damage from 1. Apply damage from the second one. That gets him bloodied. And then the last one also really fucks up the goblin below him, but doesn't kill either of them. As these blasts of energy fly down the corridor, again smacking into them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend that last movement, step back.
Probably a good
Like,
idea.
alright, I did my job. I
Yeah,
did something.
absolutely. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Okay. Which goblin is that? Oh, that's that goblin. Then you move over there. Can't see anybody. Move up here. Can't see anybody. They're going to very gingerly take a step out onto this goo. And as they take a step out onto the goo, they D2, they're going to fire at Biner.
What did Urki do?
Yeah, what did
Hey,
do?
Urki hasn't had a turn.
Yeah, Urki is next.
Who's after?
Urki's after Ina.
Urki is up there.
Why is this guy invisible? He shouldn't be. Because yeah, that's what I had. For some reason, again, Foundry, there's a little like eye icon on my side of the screen, and it was clicked, and so it was making this guy not appear in the initiative. So, my bad.
For rolling up, you didn't have to be skipping people. We thought, you know.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. But the Gobbo is firing an arrow at Biner. And a 20, I do think will hit. Or 6. Or taking a step back out. And that will make it Urki's turn. Now Urki is going to push their way through the weeds and bramble out into here. Looking around, they are going to go ahead and target that gross creature in the muck. And Urki is going to use Sacred Flame on him.
Do your best, little guy.
Oh, he's
Get it,
trying.
Urki.
but
No.
he is not succeeding. As that thing just sort of slides around in the goo, dodging the fire Urki is shooting out. So that having failed, Urki is going to cast a nice healing spell on Aina, because Aina is maybe the weakest link.
Aina is the one that'll drop at just a snap.
Something
of the
looks
fingers.
too hard. For 5.
With a look.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot more HP than I needed.
All right. That'll bring us to another gobbo. Ooh. Which one was supposed to move earlier then? Not that one. Ah. All right. 45. Perfect. Yeah. So we've got another gobbo who is peering through this hole. Now has 4 targets. 2, they're going to fire at Biner. For 10, which will miss, or then ducking out of sight. That'll bring us to the big explodey guy, who's going to do that thing that big explodey guys do. And as he's fiddling with it, you can hear around the corner. Yeah, as he's fiddling with it, you can hear around the corner, "No, don't do that there, you fucking..." And then an explosion.
Yes.
And I believe that explosion will kill him no matter what. Nope. He can survive in the 1 HP club if he passes his save.
Gross.
1 HP club, it's time.
Oh god.
The Scorchbringer does his own save?
Oh, that's right. He doesn't get a save because it's on his back. He is dead. The 1
The
HP
other
club
ones have
is false.
Have to save.
The other ones definitely do have to save. I'm gonna just put a little X on him. And now we're gonna have the others save. Dexterity saving throws for 1, 2,
Oh.
for 3. Alright.
Hey.
Very good. Because yeah, it does 6 damage, so 2 have failed, and 1 succeeds, so that is going to kill another one. Which one are you? Okay, perfect. I'll kill another one, and then one of them... Oh, it all balances out, because another one of them is in the 1 HP club.
Someone's in the 1 HP
The
club, but it
statistics-
isn't the Scorchbringer.
The statistics
balanced.
are correct.
As all things should be.
Absolutely. You just hear grumbling from around the corner. Stupid fucking goblins. Penny, it's your turn.
Just a second.
All good.
Can I see
Yes.
into that door where those guys are with the acid stuff? Like,
Yep, you can see it's a little
Can I
bit
see-
faint, but you can see a little bit of this guy, and you can see this guy pretty well too. Got a little bit
Okay.
of I think you can actually see this guy in the corner better than the one in the doorway.
yep, okay. So I'm going to aim or shoot at him with my short bow.
Excellent.
Did you get advantage?
Oh, wait,
though?
do I get advantage?
You do get advantage because you stealth, and thank God that you do.
Thank God.
Because I really would like to let you hit something. So roll again for us.
Roll.
No, just roll normal.
Yeah,
Oh, just roll. No.
yeah, because advantage is just 2 dice instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
So. There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
That's a hit. Click damage.
Oh yeah.
All right. And now go and click that sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Because you got the jump on him.
Okay, now what do I click?
Oh, yeah.
You can click that 1d6 button.
Yeah, hit that
in
1d6.
sneak attack.
It is bizarre. It worked when I was trying it the other day. I'm gonna have to funk with it a bit because it's supposed to be 2d6, but it doesn't matter because that is absolutely a kill. So Penny, how do you get this kill? How do you pull that off?
I just like quickly dart out and aim and shoot him. Well, I'm not very tall, so I'm gonna say I shoot him in the crotch.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Say that's for splashing that shit on my baby.
Hell yeah. I love it. All right. Gonna find some more cover.
Yeah, I just want to move back into the room I was in. Hold on, let me.
Perfect.
Since I gotta go. There we go. Okay, and end.
Wait, you got to roll your stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
get that
whoops.
stealth.
Sorry.
Roll it.
All
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
Stealth.
Get you them sneak attacks, baby.
Sneaky.
Yikes!
Oh no. Yeah. As you're running to trip, you stub your toe against the wall and just go ah, and not too stealthy this time, sadly, but it's okay. Give that.
Okay, I killed someone.
You certainly did, and Balthazar, that'll bring us to you.
Yes. So 10. Excuse me. 20. 25 here.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh, you know what? I don't have to worry about it. And then I can barely see anyone aside from that. But I'll move. I can't move my.
Yeah, where do you ping where you'd like it, and I'll move it there.
I think I'm just gonna use this so I can actually look at how far. I'm pretty sure it's just 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just 20 feet forward would be fine. So like right here, I think would be it. Or
Looks like that'll take it right there.
all right. That'll be where it goes.
Perfect.
And you know what I'm gonna do here? I am going to hold my action to cast Toll the Dead on the next person who comes out.
All right.
Or wait, I can just barely see this guy. Yes.
You can.
How far can I reach with Toll the Dead? I'm pretty sure it's a far reach. 60 feet. How far away are you, boy? 45. I can hit.
Nice.
I'm casting Toll the Dead on that one.
All right. Go ahead and give it a link. I'll make a wisdom save. Pretty sure that's a pass.
Yep.
As
That's
the
fine.
bell rings and they're just shaking their head, trying to not be affected.
Yeah. God damn it. That's all I can do.
All good.
Full Eric.
Not to worry. That will then bring us to Calcerix. Calcerix, you don't have to worry about the goo because you can fly.
I can indeed. I would like to move, please. There we go. No.
How is your health before you leave?
About half.
Why don't we give you another one of the healings?
And then so
Yeah.
Is
We'll
that
give
the
him
last
another
one?
d6.
5, 2.
that's
4
fine.
or
That
5,
would be
yep.
the fifth one.
I'm gonna give you the last. I can never find it again. Here it goes.
D6.
All right. 3 HP for Calstrix, and then I'll have the spirit fade.
Lovely. I'm going to move into here.
Ah!
I'm going to bite at this guy.
Give him a chomp.
Big old chomp chomp.
That is a hit.
Ooh. Oh, it is.
Yes.
Yum,
And
yum, yum.
how do you take him out?
Oh, I go for the jugular.
Nice.
Just rip it out. Don't even chew on it. I'm just like, no, you're not even worth my time. And
Love
then
it.
I shall move back out here to stand in front of this little dude.
All right. Hit done whenever you're done.
So, I'm checking. I'm pretty sure there's nothing. I can do that over the next turn.
All right, Biner, it's you.
All right. Let's make myself. All right, I'm gonna move up 10 so I get a better view of this guy. And I'm going to guiding bolt him.
All right. Very good. As that magic swirls up in your hand and flies through the door, the goblin dives to the side and it goes past, cracking against the wall with radiant energy.
For my bonus action, I'll try shooting with my arc with my bow.
All right. That's a hit.
Nice.
For 10, how do you
Hell
take
yeah.
him out?
With complete frustration, he pulls the string back and launches it as fast, and it just goes right through the skull and out the other side.
Nice. Right through and falls to the ground, no longer moving. Anything else for you?
And then he's gonna step back.
All right.
I lost the. There it is. Yep.
Okay. Goblin is going to stick its head in, see how close Calstrix is getting, and not like that at all. Fire at Calstrix. A 15, which will miss, and it's going to run that way. Ophelia, it's you.
I am going to hold an action. I'm going to prep a chaos bolt for anything that pokes its head out into the door.
All right. Sounds good. Then
That should be my turn.
that will bring us to this thing that is looking up at Calstrix. This strange little creature. As Calstrix, it is going to attempt to hit you twice. Tries to punch you once.
Ow.
The second time, I think the second one misses, right?
It does.
Yeah. So it gets you right in the gut for 4 damage.
That's for eating my brother. It's fine. You shall be next.
Yeah. All right. Watch as a druid sticks its head out. Ophelia, you know what that means.
Chaos bolt time.
It is Chaos Bolt time.
Get it?
Smack it.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's good stuff. All right, so that's going to be 4d8 plus 2d6.
Oh my god!
25 damage.
Oh.
Which is a lot. Now let's see what you rolled. Got a 1, a 5, a 5, and a 3. I'm gonna be fun because it says if you roll the same number on both d8s, I'm gonna say you got 2 d8s that are the same, so it gets to leap from the target to another target within 30 feet. So do you have another target that you can see, though, is the question. The little guy down there, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Sure see him.
Make a new attack roll. Okay. That does hit.
Ooh.
Sadly, those are 2 different numbers that time. You get a choice on this one between force and acid.
We're gonna do force.
Force? Probably a safe bet. Alright, so we're gonna apply the damage to that one, which very much bloodies the creature. And the blast that goes into the big guy, 25. That could be acid, lightning, or fire.
I'm gonna pick lightning.
Lightning. Does he even have any resistances? No. So yeah, lightning shoots out, crashing into the druid for 25 tasty points of damage, which does bloody him as it shoots through his veins. And as it does that, that's gonna force him to have to do something.
Oh?
He needs to make a con save on that entangle. Which does pass, but he shakes his head after seeing that happen, and you know what? He's gonna let it. He's gonna just sort of let it go away, because it is still his turn. He's just gonna be like, yeah, wasn't a fan of that. And is going to raise a hand and, give me just a second, actually. Is it gonna do that? Nope, it's not. All right. Because he is going to cast Entangle again. Because he has
motherfucker.
multiple spell slots
God.
for doing that
I
with.
hate this spell.
He has multiple spell slots for doing that with. And he's going to set that up right here. So Urki, Balthazar, and Ophelia are going to need to make some saves.
What?
Spent 3 rounds getting Ophelia out.
Yep.
Listen, at least you have a way to smack people this time around. You're not just trapped inside.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah!
Yeah, you're good.
You did it! Oh, Balthazar is now the one stuck.
Balthazar is stuck, and Urki is good. So Balthazar, you're the only one who gets stuck that time.
That's fine.
And you hear him say, aim for the one that's caught up.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
And he's going to go around the corner, and now we'll get to do some other fun stuff.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's fine. As
Caltraps over there.
yeah, you hear something running up towards the caltrops, and it is actually going to, because it ends its turn there. It's gonna need to make a dexterity save, I believe. You hear something go coming from just behind you. Fun stuff.
It'd be a shame if I walked through the door and closed it.
It would be a shame if you walked through the door and closed it. But Balthazar, you are being targeted out now, as you got
Nobody likes Balthazar.
nobody likes Balthazar. But a 12 will miss, at the very least.
Yes.
One of these gobos takes a shot, and is going to move over there. I'll bring us to Scabo. Go here. All right, Ina, it's you.
I'm gonna step through the door, put some my ball bearings. I'm gonna empty some right there and then close the door.
All right. Very good.
Just inconvenience someone.
Yes.
Inconvenience after inconvenience. Just no.
Alrighty. And will that be your turn?
I'm gonna step to this side so I have a little bit extra cover.
Sounds good.
10, 20, yeah, that's all I can move.
Alright. That will bring us to Urki, who is going to slog his way through the vines again. But before he does that, actually, he is going to try to help and free Balthazar.
Bless.
But he does not.
Or not.
He pricks his fingers on the thorns. But then he moves there. He's going to use the last of his spell slots. Give a healing word to our baby dragon. Because he loves dragons. So 3 HP for Calsrix.
Yay.
Aw, yeah. 20 feet. 40 feet. Let's see. Nimble escape. Alright, Penny, it's time for you.
Okay. Let me move myself out first because I can't see anything. And I close the door. Sorry. Trying to figure out where I'm going. Sorry.
All good.
Alright. So can I see that little cauldron born dude that's next to Calcirix?
That you can.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Excellent.
Eat it, Penny.
And you do have advantage,
Just above it.
but that's
Oh,
gonna
I
hit either way.
Okay.
Well, should she roll again so she crits?
I will let you know you're probably gonna kill it no matter what. So if you want to, you can, but it's probably dead. Yeah, that's gonna do it. How do you kill it, Benny?
It just shoot it right in the neck.
Excellent. Goes right through, and the sort of goo that keeps its form all melts. It just joins the puddle at its feet. And is no more.
And then I'm just gonna stay there. And then my turn.
Sounds glorious. Balthazar, it is you. You are still trapped.
Yes. Bonus action, move the spiritual weapon like here.
Excellent.
Just keep it chugging along, you know?
Keep it chugging along.
And then strength check, yes, to get out.
Strength check. Gotta beat a
Alright.
13.
Cross fingers.
And
Yay!
you do.
He's free.
You flex your muscles, and the vines, they do not stop you.
Ophelia sneaks a look at those muscles.
He's actually pretty covered up with how loose his robes are. No indication of muscles, but
He knows they're there.
He'll know it's there. He's pretty wiry.
Sorry, you flex your twink abilities, and you break free.
Excuse me, he is a twink? Balthazar is a twunk at the very least. Do not insult my boy like this.
Alright.
He ain't no twink, he is a twunk, but 10 feet here, 20 feet here, and then I think 25 to get to here?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
So did Balthazar.
And
Yep.
yeah, that'll be his go.
Alright.
That is all he can do.
Calcerix, you're running dangerously low on snacks.
Yep. They're not happy. Gotta do something really reckless.
Oh no.
Move out through the door.
Oh god. Child.
And oh, hello. You are lined up nicely.
Ooh! Vengeance! Commit the vengeance!
They are gonna do their cinder breath.
Could be DC 12, I don't know why it says 10, but they're gonna need to beat a 12. This goblin is dead. Because that's the 1 HP club goblin, so that one is just gonna get incinerated. The druid, though, is going to make a dexterity. 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Kill it.
type
Kill
slash
him.
/R 4d10.
Ew.
25.
Oh.
Yes.
Come on.
Does a 2 HP club exist?
Oh
Boo.
Um,
no! Boo!
At least he makes a con save. for
he
a
does
spell.
make a con save, but he also gets to do something else that's fun.
that's
So
Oh boy.
we're gonna do the con save first. So y'all are still wrapped up, and then he gets to activate another ability that he has called Wither Burst. So because you killed the goblin next to him, he gets to force you, Caltrix, to make a DC 12 con save or become poisoned.
Oh.
As he weaves that necromantic energy and points it directly at you.
Yep.
Ooh, alright. You are now poisoned. Where's the poison at? Radioactive. Poisoned. You're poisoned. In fact, I will make it a big poison. There we go. And you take a d6 damage at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
Any other movement for Calstrix?
I think I did 20, so I'm just gonna hybrid.
Very good.
I'm gonna sit on his ass.
I like it. All right. That will then bring us to Biner.
All right. Seeing our friend just took off, he's going to. It's still bad terrain there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move 10 here, and then use my other 20 to go here, and then I'm going to use my action to dash.
All right.
So the first square would be 10, of course, but with this,
Yeah.
with
After
square
you-
be 5.
Yeah, after you get to the other side, you're good. You just have to be careful walking through there. Or else you will slip.
he'll use his last. Five. And then I still got my bonus action, though, right?
Yes, you do.
So, at the druid.
Sadly, that will not hit.
Rough, buddy.
So it flies into him, and he sort of summons some tree from just in front of him, weaves in front of him to take the arrow before it hits him. I'll bring us to the goblin that is behind. He's in a bit of a pinch. He's gonna fire at the closest thing to him because he is afraid. So he's gonna shoot at Biner and do an attack. 18, which I think it just misses, right?
Misses.
Excellent. As yeah, just you feel a thump on your back, but it doesn't break through your tough hide. And that'll bring us to Ophelia.
Okay. I'm gonna move, just use my 30 feet to get over here.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm not gonna make it there even with a dash, I'm gonna hold an action to prep a spell in case somebody comes through the door over on this side.
Sounds good. What spell are you prepping?
We'll prep a guiding bolt.
Okay. I will say that door is actually, sadly, probably, because I know Einar closed it, it is probably unclosable because of the fact that Calstrix, shoved their head to bust it open.
I guess if I can see something...
So I'll open it again because of that.
Yeah, if I see something in the line of sight,
yeah,
I will fire a guiding bolt.
Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Then after you, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. The druid's turn. Calstrix and Biner, two of you over there, notice something interesting. As it seems that the wounds dealt to him are slowly starting to heal back up. It seems he has some kind of regeneration ability.
No, that's naughty.
It is.
Not to do that.
It is naughty, isn't it? But after he does that, he is going to, yeah, he's gonna move around, basically behind Calstrix, as he summons a briar and is going to try to lash out at you with it. Oh, that's gonna be a hit.
That's
Jesus.
gonna hurt.
For 17,
Good Lord.
some of which is piercing as the vine wraps around you, squeezes and pinches. The rest is a poison. It seems to be seeping into you as it grabs you. And that's gonna be what he does. Now, back over here. Let's take a peek. This thing. 2 does that. It's good. Alright. Because it's got that, it gets to make another dex save. As it runs across. And yeah, Calstrix is looking real bad as those vines are wrapping around it. As the druid just says, "Old Bellaks trying to raise a dragon was a stupid idea." But yes, the other side of the room, creature is running through the caltrops And into your side, Ophelia, what spell do you cast?
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. Roll your attack. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Wow, that
For
sucks.
9 points of damage. All right. As that blast explodes into it, it's still looking relatively healthy. Not bloodied yet, though you did take a good chunk out of it.
This time there are going to be dancing seahorses around it.
Excellent. Yes, Ina?
When creatures run through caltraps without like pausing to go slower, don't they take damage?
They need to make a dex save.
Oh.
Yes. And I will let you know, it failed its first dex save, and it took that damage, which hurt its feet and slowed it down. But the problem is, this thing too seems to be regenerating. So it regenerated that at the start of its turn, and then made another one as it started barreling through. You still have your ball bearings, though, at the very least. Because it is going to try to get across those. Yes, what were you going to do?
A bonus action to use my sorcery points to regenerate a spell slot.
Sadly, you can't do that when you are
Oh, wait, no.
holding an
That's
action.
right, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all good. But yeah, it is going to now attempt to run across the ball bearings that you dropped and make another dex save. Which it does. As it dashes right next to you.
Shit.
Ina.
I know, no.
It had to dash to get there, though. So, hey,
Okay.
can't do anything this turn. That's gonna bring us to some goblins. This goblin is going to try to run through as well, so he needs to make a dex. He fails, which means his tootsie's hurt, and he has hurt feet now, which makes them very sad. Give me just a moment real quick, because I want to get thing for caltrips out just to make sure I'm doing everything right, because I don't want to be messing this up. So I'm pretty sure caltrips make it to where basically it has to completely stop its movement now. Yep. Its walking speed is reduced by 10 feet. Right. And I was wrong, actually. I thought the DC for caltrips was much lower. This creature that was running through didn't make it through and only got right there.
Bless.
So you're good.
Hallelujah.
Did I still attack it then?
You did still attack it. It is still
Okay.
within your view, even if it's just barely.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Ina, it's you.
Bumfuck rush my way away as much as I can. So 10 feet, 20 feet. What is this, by the way?
That is the bramble, so it's heavy, difficult terrain from Entangled.
No, not the terrain. Is this like a
The
pillar in
boxes?
itself?
No, those
Yeah.
are boxes of supplies on the ground. So you can reach in there if you want, but
How big are they?
they are, a small creature could get half cover with them if you kneel down next to it.
Okay. Good to know. I'm just gonna kneel down and prep a magic missile for when that thing bum rushes its way out of the door.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea because you see it. It's like almost like an excited dog going after a toy. It's like it's ready to get in there. But yeah, will that be you?
Yes, that is me. Sorry.
All good. Urki is gonna scooch his head in, and Urki is gonna do a Sacred Flame. See if he can hit a single person with Sacred Flame. He can hit a single person with Sacred Flame. He does. For 5 points of damage.
Does that take away the advantage for next from it?
No, because it was an attack roll.
Cool.
Yeah. It'll bring us to some more goblinos. As another one tries to get in. Another one needs to make a dex save. And he hurts his tootsies. They all got hurt tootsies. Their feets be hurt. As you just hear, ow! Oh! Which brings us to Penny.
I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to use my action, bonus action to dash
Mm-hmm.
Cunning.
with cunning action.
Yeah. You go to features and look at cunning action. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that.
Right. So to dash into like right here,
Yep. And you come face to face with a goblin.
then I'm going to take my rapier and attack him with it.
Excellent. All right. 14 sadly does not hit. You swing. Or no, wait. You were stealthed from before, I think, right? Your last turn, so I think you have advantage. So you can make one more attempt. And that will hit. Roll damage. Excellent. So you stab into them for 4. That is exactly the amount of damage you need to do to finish them off. And, you know, there is another target still alive, pretty low on health. If you want to use your whales from the grave on him.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, roll a d6 because it does half of the damage you should do. So that's just a /R 1d6.
Yep.
Space 1d6.
Mhm.
Oh, /R. No. Sorry, hold on.
No, it's all good.
I'm hitting the wrong things. And then is there supposed to be a space between the R and the 1?
Yep. Two damage. This was regeneration that doesn't quite do it, but yeah, you slash into this goblin, swiftly ending its life, and your blade sings. This necrotic energy flies out and finds a new home. And this druid sort of lets out a shout of pain as it tears into his body. He is just barely hanging on. That regeneration, the only thing keeping him alive at this point. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Penny? You have already used a bonus action, so you can't hide this turn. But you do have a bit more movement if you'd like to use it.
No, I'll just stay where I am, so I'll just end my turn.
Sounds good. All right, Balthazar, it is you.
Seeing as Penny, Biner, and Calstrix are handling that, and seeing as Ophelia and Aina are looking towards the door, Balthazar is gonna move. So 5 feet here,
All right.
15 feet here. And he can see the thing.
Can't see the thing.
Yes, he can. You know what? I'm just gonna do what, do I have a prepped? Where is it? Guiding. Yep, it is prepped. So, I will simply guiding bolt him straight up the butt.
Alright.
You get advantage.
You do
Yes,
have advantage.
I do. And this will be another advantage for the next person who tries to attack it. 13?
I'm so sorry. One below what you needed.
God damn it. Whatever. Move the thingy to here.
Alright. Right in front of you? Oh no, outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it will... It's floating that way.
Yes.
Alright.
SMH. The rolls really aren't with us tonight.
The rolls are not quite with you tonight, it is true.
Ugh. That is all he can do.
Right, Calcerix, at the start of your turn, that poison will do 3 damage to you.
Oh my god!
Are you okay?
I have been having a heart attack since the last round, but she's okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's gracious.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the baby dragon was about to die. Not gonna run away though. She's gonna nom on that druid.
Alright. Roll to attack, that's a hit.
Finish.
Finish him.
No.
Uh,
Minimum damage.
It's that time again, my fellas. It's
No!
that 1 HP club time.
Derek.
Yep.
Ooh.
He regained 5 HP with the regeneration, so he has 1 after Calcerix's bite. At the end of your turn, you can, or actually, Calcerix, I need you to roll a second time because you are poisoned and you have disadvantage. So he might not have even taken that.
Oh. That's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
he would not have taken that. I'm so sorry. The poison is slowing you down and you go for the chomp, but it doesn't connect. At the end of your turn, you can make another con save to try and get rid of this effect on you, though.
I mean, I have to try. Whoops, I do not want to set that to GM only, thank you very much.
You're cured! You are no longer poisoned at the very least. You kind of fight through, You've dealt with nastier stuff than these brambles. You're hanging in there. But yeah, hit next when you're ready.
Oh god, I have movement.
You do have
I don't
movement.
know if I should risk it.
It is risky.
Very risky.
If it helps you at all, or no, wait, nope. I didn't have him do that. If he does land his attack, or rather, the range on his attack is 15 feet. So you can move within 15 feet without provoking an opportunity attack. If you leave 15 feet of him, then he'll opportunity attack you.
Either way, No. She's just gonna stare death right in the face.
All right, Biner, it's you.
Save the baby, Biner.
How close to death are you? Since I can't see your little bar.
Very.
She is mortal.
Less than 10.
Yeah. All right. Slide on it. Yes.
Very nice.
Here it goes. There's 5 more. So that's 5 for you. Now comes the hard decision. Oh, I can't do 2 spells, so this makes my life a little easier.
Yeah.
All right.
You have one choice.
So I will miss on my attack here, but I will do it anyways, just for the thrill
Oh my
of nothing.
God. Don't call your shots
you?
like that.
Hey, that is not a miss. You need to do 5 damage.
Oh, come on, please.
That is more than
Oh,
5
God.
damage. How do you take him out?
So after kind of petting the dragon and healing him, he whips his hand back, pulls a bow, and fires it through his neck and out the other side.
Excellent. As it goes out through the other side, you can hear his voice sort of catching as he falls to his knees, saying, I wanted to see. Begins bleeding out on the ground and is no more.
All right. That. Oops. He gets movement and make his turn.
Alrighty. That will bring us to this goblin who is dead. Goodbye. Ophelia.
Okay. Sorry, I'm debating what I want to do.
It's all good.
You know something? I'm gonna throw another guiding bolt at our
Go
At
for
our-
it.
friend here.
Good friend Thorny.
Yeah.
Yeah, our good friend Thorny.
17 hits.
Oh my god!
Second level. 29.
Jeez.
How
What's
do
that second
you...
level?
I'm assuming it... Oh, critical hit.
Oh, whoops, my
I
bad.
think you accidentally hit
Let me-
critical.
Let me re-roll that. That's
All right,
better.
for 12. Oh,
Jeez.
excellent. It's 1 HP club again.
No!
God.
They despise.
Oh, it's okay. It won't be 1 HP club for long. Anything else, Ophelia?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action for sorcery points to regain a spell slot.
All right.
And I'll just talk to Balthazar and Ina. Is like, can I see that it's just like really on its last legs from here?
Yeah. It looks bad.
Would the two of you please be darlings and finish it off?
Which is my commands.
And then yeah, that'll be her turn.
All right. And next, you watch as it begins to regenerate. It clambers out of the caltrops finally, and begins running towards the ball bearings. And as it begins running towards the ball bearings, I need to double check since I messed up fucking caltrops. want to make sure that I know how ball bearings work properly. So let's see here. Oh, it's not showing it properly for me. In just a moment. Come on now. Here we go. They need to make a DC 10. Alright, this is the one that has a DC of 10. So it is going to make that deck save to run through there. As one does. Or else it's gonna fall on its ass. And it falls on its ass. You watch as it slips and slides around on the ball bearings and it goes prone.
I know
Go
what
with my
you-
action and just magic missile it because I was.
Absolutely.
That's first level too. Just boom, boom, boom.
It's in the 1 HP club again. After
Oh,
the first
God.
blast, second blast takes care of it.
Third blast is just for fun.
Yeah, third blast is just for fun.
Fun and profit.
It goes down as the blasts of force crash into it. What does this look like, Ina?
As soon as Thorny starts like running and just kind of starts to fall, Anna just kind of shrugs and just throws their hand out, and from their fingertips, just the magic missile pops, and he just turns back to Ophiel and's like, "I did it. You wanted."
Nice.
I did as requested.
You did do as requested. Alright, this goblin is going to continue to get across, though they're just going to go at half movement now to the other side. Over here, they have 3 targets they can shoot at. Their short bow. It's like, oh, my feet hurt. As they are going to fire at Ina. Pew! That's definitely a hit. For 4 damage.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
Can't even shield against that or
Yeah,
anything. Damn.
Ina, it's you.
Let me take that damage. I'm confused because I was like, where the fuck did they come from?
What do you mean? Where did they come from?
I didn't know.
can't
I thought there was
see.
just the one. I can kind of see, but it's hard for me.
Yeah,
He's been caltripped.
he is caltripped. He's very slow on his feet. He is minus 10 to his movement speed.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough,
It
buddy.
is rough, buddy.
I'm just gonna frown and just let out a mind sliver.
All right. Hit it.
I'm hitting it. It wasn't going.
Roll. Don't roll damage. This goblin is too big-brained for your tricks.
You. Okay. Just gonna fucking
Think
fuck
worse.
off.
I stepped on Legos, and I'm still too smart for you.
Fuck off that way. I'll use my last 5 feet movement.
All right. Oh yeah, the
yeah,
the
it's
brambles
gone.
disappear. Yes.
Oh,
So
Yay.
you have more movement probably.
do. Okay. Can we open this door?
You could open
No.
that door.
I can't see in the door.
Yeah, it's a little too dark in there.
Hold it back.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
All right. Brings to Urki. Urki's gonna do that time-worn classic Sacred Flame.
Bless you.
Do oh, I rolled damage instead of actually having the guy make a save. Yeah, he's too powerful, he's too dexterous and too smart. Probably immortal. That Urki's gonna hide.
Super soldiers, I've heard so much about.
You know it. This other goblin is going to come
so
out.
This guy becomes leader.
They can see Balthazar and Ophelia. They are going to fire at Balthazar. pull the bow back and whiff it real hard. They sneeze as they're firing the arrow, and it shoots straight down into the ground in front of them. Which will bring us to Penny.
Going to move, basically gonna do what she did before, kinda. She's gonna move here and then use as a bonus action her cunning action to go through here, and she's gonna stop right next to Ina.
Perfect.
And that's it. She's just gonna wait there.
Very good. Balthazar, it's you.
You know what? It's too far away. I think we're getting towards the end. Well, no, he'll keep his spiritual weapon there just in case someone tries to come back through that way.
Sounds good.
But for these ones, yeah, no. He's just gonna try and shoot the one that came through first.
Excellent.
Please, please.
That's a hit.
Yay!
You hit something.
I hit
Huzzah!
something.
Roll some damage.
Normal.
For 5. All right. Because it took 1 damage from stepping on the caltrops,
No.
it too
Eric.
No.
It
No.
too is in the prestigious club. They gain new members every day.
How is this possible?
You know what?
It's our
You know
group.
what? We've been missing out on new memberships for the 1 HP club for the past couple of sessions. This is just karma.
This is the price of
They're
RP.
out.
Ellie, this is our group on Saturday. It's 1 HP Club Central. Like,
Yeah, this has never happened to me in any other group. This is insane.
Oh,
This is normal for us.
yeah.
yeah. Carried
Goblin
over from
is...
Vandelver.
Jeez.
Wait.
They have 12 members.
And turn.
All right, Calcerix, it's you.
Oh, poor little baby is not moving. She's hurt. She's tired. She's just gonna
Maybe take a nap.
I'm gonna lay down
she's
and
gonna
nap.
get the bodies all together, put them in a pile, and take a nap on them.
All right,
A horde of bodies. Excellent.
Biter, it
This
is
is her
you.
breakfast hoard. You shall not touch.
All right. I'm going to use my action to dash also.
All right.
15, 40. 20 more. Up there.
Alrighty. Ophelia.
Okay. Ophelia is going to try to muster up a firebolt, but as she does, she again feels like a nagging, like kind of like migraine, as she like has like that high pitched like scream sound, like when you get like shell shocked,
Mm-hmm.
and she's actually gonna let out an Eldritch Blast
Ooh,
at this Gabo.
very good. Blast them.
Oh.
Yeah, the sound interfering with your thoughts kind of throws your aim off a bit, as it cracks against the wall. Goblin just goes, "What the fuck was that?"
I'm full of surprises. And she'll end her turn.
All right. Something's funny.
Oh,
After
no.
Einar blasted that thing to bits with magic missile, the mushrooms on its back haven't stopped regenerating. And it seems that it is clambering back up to its feet and attempting once again to get across the ball bearings.
Once again, attempt to get through.
Once
ball
again,
bearings.
and it does. And it has 15 feet to do so.
Excuse me?
As it gets over here, just going. And as it gets there, it's got two friends to choose from. And, as the saying goes, everyone hates Balthazar.
Here. Balthazar is giving this. What the fuck is this? That hit?
It bites at your arm and just
Ow.
locks its teeth down and just starts shaking its head. As you feel it tearing into you real nasty like. Yeah. Just gonna bring us to this goblin who is also going to get out and on their sore feet move there. They also have 2 targets. And as always, everyone hates Balthazar. But a 12 will miss.
That miss.
God.
And it's you.
Seeing that it got back up, Ina's just gonna start fumbling in their pouch and just fire. We need fire. I don't even have oil flasks on me. No, this is the worst. I always carry oil flasks. Damn it.
Not here.
Uh.
Let's see.
Maybe there's a shop still set off. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a shop somewhere.
I know.
There's
Would you
probably-
like to? Would you like to use your action to roll a nature roll?
Big yes.
As
Nice.
you are looking around for
Nice.
something flammable, panicking a little bit, you smell a interesting smell in the air, and you look over here. That smells really flammable.
Right. I'm gonna taunt it and start running towards the fire. The flammable liquid.
All right.
Yeah, I can get right there.
Roll an animal handling as you do that as well, because you got an nat 20. I'll give you the chance to do that to see if you can taunt it correctly. It's not very hard to do. It sees something running, it wishes to chase. And you get the feeling it is going to try to go after you.
Fine. There's like 20 people before it.
It's true. But, yeah. Anything else for you?
You're just gonna see Ina's tinderbox in their hands.
God.
Ominously.
Oh Jesus.
Ominously.
Ominously. Urki is all out of things that are useful. So what Urki is going to do is duck into this room and hide. Or no, wait. There's still goblins. Urki will help with the goblins. So instead, Urki is going to scooch around Biner, get over here, and Urki is going to try to kill some gobos. Because at least that is something Urki can do. Well, he can try to do. Gobos, relatively unfazed, now has 3 targets. And it chooses violence against Ophelia. That is violent against
Jesus
Ophelia.
Christ.
Oh, I forgot to roll the other d6.
No, you didn't. That's
Oh.
fine.
8 damage.
Okay.
As they get a really clean shot in that hits you right in the collarbone. You feel it punch through to the other
no.
side.
I was just like, wait, would that hit him behind up color? And I'm like, oh wait, no, it's a crit. Doesn't matter.
It is a crit.
Why are you rolling so many nat 20s before I reach level 6, Derek?
Because
No.
it's crit time. Penny,
Exalted.
it is you.
All right. I guess I'm going to run over here.
Oh yeah.
If I can... Right, sorry.
Oh, you're
Give me
on
a
the
second.
ruler. Yeah.
No, I figured that out. So I'm gonna run over here. Can I see?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna shoot at that one of those goblins down there.
All right. "16 hits. Seven. Excellent. Now, sadly, not in range for sneak attack, but it also doesn't matter because that kills him dead.
Bless.
He's not getting back up.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Balthazar.
Looks like he's gonna do something stupid in Balthazar's mind, and he's concerned. So he's gonna put away the crossbow, take out the daggy, the daggy, and try to stab.
All right. You can attempt to stab.
I try to stab. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you reach for your dagger, pull it out, and then it decides to let go of the arm it was biting, and now it bites the other arm. And you can't
Jesus!
Yeah, you can't angle the dagger to get it inside of it. That's just being an absolute piece of shit.
Balthazar makes a noise of frustration.
Would you like me to move your spiritual weapon closer?
Doesn't matter at this point. Probably does. Yeah, I'll move it close. Nah, just get rid of it.
Okay, it's too
close
far.
to disappearing anyways.
All good. All right.
And
Calcerix is still napping, so we'll skip over to Biner.
All right. He is going to move to here. He's going to fire the arrow at the goblin down there.
Excellent.
Kill.
He's in the
Kill,
1
kill.
HP club. How do you do it?
Jesus!
Well, he was
Oh, wait,
already in it.
kill?
I'm saying he was already in it, so no matter what damage Biner did, it's a kill.
Yay.
How do you do it?
He just sees in the room that there's a goblin there, and he just fires it off right through the heart.
Oh, my heart broken for a second time.
And
Alright
then he'll-
then.
Swing around with his action and attack with primal savagery.
Ooh, I like that.
And miss.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But I'm curious, what does primal savagery look like for you?
Basically, I think I described it before, his nails grow out of his hands, the tusks get longer, and then he just starts swiping like a frantic bear or something.
Excellent. Something interesting happens when you do this, and we're gonna flavor that into your miss. 'Cause as you do this, that bite on your neck, you feel it growing red hot, and there's this strange feeling that you've never felt before. You're vegetarian, you know. You've never craved meat, but something about all those dead goblins around you smell delicious, and you know, you don't lose control of yourself, but the sensation is so visceral and so clear, it throws you off your game a bit. But yeah.
Alright, well, with that exciting feeling, I think I'll end my turn.
Very nice. Alright, Ophelia. You see...
Seeing Einar...
You see...
oh god, now I'm doing it. Seeing Aina run across like a dumbass.
I mean, he exclaimed about fire.
I know. She'll move over and strike up a real firebolt this time towards our boy.
Very nice. Are you sure you don't want to aim that towards the goo that Aina is standing in?
Do not!
You know, let me make a wisdom save to see if I want it. No.
Really like that flame.
Alright. You need to do 5 damage. That is 5 damage
Yay.
plus. How do you end the combat?
He is like, as she's kind of like moving into position, just kind of like glaring down Aina, just being like, "Don't you fucking dare!" And she is going to like, she's like angry and pissed, and just really just lets like the fire loose in her hand as like the scales just really give off like flame shooting out, and then launches the firebolt at Thorny.
Beautiful.
Just incinerating it.
It's still clinging to Balthazar's arm like a chew toy. Its eyes, which are still half regenerating, looking towards Einar with excitement. It's going to get there. It doesn't notice the fire at all until it collides. And Balthazar, you are now covered in mushroom goo. Slightly burny, ashy smelling mushroom goo.
He also feels
Balthazar
like
kicks it off and is just like throwing the goo off of his clothes as best he can. It's just grumbling. Not in the best mood.
Afterwards, Ophelia would just like kind of like feel her own bite mark.
You know, it's warm, but it didn't flare up as much as Biner's did when Biner sort of channeled that primal energy.
Gotcha.
And, you know, y'all are all breathing heavy. Tense battle. Penny is the only one who remained untouched, I think.
I was close.
Penny did as good
Yeah.
Penny did as good rogues do and is avoiding its line of sight at all times.
Absolutely. But as y'all take a breather, we're gonna take a breather. We'll come back in 10 minutes at the 58 mark. So I'll see y'all then, my friends. Hello, my weary travelers. I'm Derek, and this is Weird Ventures, and we're back. Our party just cleared out what now that y'all are looking around, appears to be some kind of makeshift druid's laboratory. Corpses of many goblins lining the ground, along with, one of the experiments that was using Balthazar as a chew toy. It was a tough, intense battle. There were a couple of close calls here and there, but you've also been through worse, as we all know. What are y'all getting up to?
Ophelia's gonna use her mage hand to slap Ina across the face before
Balthazar's
walking.
marching towards him.
Yeah,
Angry
exactly. Yep.
I
And now
made
she's
mom and dad mad.
You did.
Balthazar's putting a hand on Ina's shoulder and squeezing just a little bit, like, well, just what did you think you were planning?
I've never seen a more half-brained move in my life. If you wanted to stay, if you wanted to die, we could have left you there. Like, you can tell she's just furious with emotion and not really thinking about her words.
Ina's face is gonna just blush red with color, and it's hard to see if it's anger or just the hand on his shoulder being like talked to the way, but his face is a bit red. And
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, no, insight? Is that allowed? Can we?
Is that, yeah, can we?
RJ, are you okay with an insight roll? Essentially, y'all will roll, and RJ, you get to decide what the rolls mean. That's how I tend to do these sorts of things.
yeah.
Wow, there we go.
Samesies!
Up in the air, don't know.
It sure is a red face.
It's just red.
Balthazar just sighs and very, like, gently knocks his knuckle on Ina's head a little bit. Don't go risking your life for something like that, especially when we have the means to do whatever it is you were planning.
He's right. And she's gonna, like, conjure fire in her hand.
He's gonna
There's
reach
lots-
forward and grab Ophelia's wrist right below where she's casting fire, and just kind of press into her pulse point. You had such trouble casting with Balthazar right there, and we needed fire. I figured if I could taunt it, get it to fire me, it would give you a better shot.
She'll pull her wrist out of his grasp.
Nothing's
And-
done without reason.
Penny's gonna turn around and kind of look at everybody and say, "Hey guys, I think we ought to check out what's in this room right here that she's standing in front of."
Ophelia's gonna, like, give, like, a 1-minute gesture back to Penny and not look at her. Still keeping her glare just straight at Ina.
Ina, do you need me to give you a lip match?
Oh, what?
Cinder boxes. Do you need one?
No, I have one in my hand. Thank you.
Don't be so careless. And she'll just kind of walk off.
Is she storming off?
Sure.
Is she power walking?
Gonna slip.
No.
Damn
not
it.
that.
Damn it!
I'm not. No.
So
Oh,
close.
No.
30 power walking. While that conversation is continuing, Balthazar had noticed we're missing one. and goes to Calstrix, sees the baby napping, but looks severely hurt. He's gonna press a hand and do his healing hands.
Yeah. Calcerix did pile the bodies. They're sleeping on a pile of bodies, so let me move those real quick.
Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna need more piles of We're gonna need to pile the other bodies. But let's see. Points equal to proficiency. So that is my healing hands gone. And let me roll the 2d4. Da-da-da-da. 2d4. 5. Suck your roll, but you know what? 5 more hit points. As Calstrix just gets a gentle wash of warmth.
yeah, good dreams. Back in the room that Penny and Biner went into, though, there's some interesting things. So, as you step inside, this does appear to be somewhere where some experimentation has been going on. Penny, Biner, and Urky's walking in there as well. Because you see there appears to be a giant rat just been strapped, spread eagle, on a wooden bench, its belly up, arms out, its body lumpy with what looks like fungus growing out of it. And you'd also notice that in the corner there's a little table in this corner back here, and on that table there's a fancy crystal vial that seems to contain an elixir that's kind of a little grayish. And as you're in there, Penny, you can already tell, because you were in here earlier, the mushrooms are bigger than they were before. In fact, though it is still strapped in, you can see the thing's face is starting to look a little more like the thing that attacked Balthazar. Till eventually you can see its eyes slowly coming back open as it makes and it kind of wiggles around, but it seems locked into a point where it's not going to get out.
Guys, this thing doesn't look the same as when I was in here earlier. It looks like it's turning into that other thing that we burned out there. And what do you think that gray liquid is on that table?
I don't know. A potion maybe to turn him into this thing? Your thoughts, Urky?
And he approaches it, and yeah, when you get a little closer to the table, you notice that it's got its own stopper on it now, but there's another stopper next to it that looks like it's set up with a needle, almost as if it works as some kind of syringe. You sort of pinch the cork. He's like, looks like maybe it's something that could have been used in making that. I'm not too sure myself.
Should we maybe just take it and let Ophelia look at it, or get her in here to maybe take a look at it, see if she knows what it is? And what about the thing on the table? Maybe we should burn it.
I think it's safer to burn it.
It's wiggling its paws in the air.
Ophelia,
Yes.
could you do your thing real quick on this? I don't even know what it could be called. It's no longer quite a rat, is it?
It's got a lot of thorns on it.
Sure. And then, like I said, she'll press her paw, not touching it, but just basically as close as possible before letting out a firebolt.
Yeah. It takes a couple. It's a resilient thing. just and eventually, the table pretty much catches on fire, and its noises become no more.
Hey, Ophelia, there's this glass vial over here on this table. Do you want to take a look at it and see if you can figure out what it is?
Sure. Let me examine it.
Let me guide you in the ways of the Force. And I cast
Guidance. Yeah, you can make me a medicine roll.
Is that with a +4, right, for guidance?
You roll a d4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
duh. Alright, so yeah, we'll just roll the normal.
And you can toss a d4 in there too if you like. Yes,
17.
this seems to be a way to infect something with russet mold, which slowly turns things into vegapygmies and things like vegapygmies.
Was this what Ina had told me about on the first floor when the kobolds were?
Yeah, they had quarantined the goblin
Yes.
prisoners.
Yes.
Yep. It certainly seems to be that way.
So what does it do, Ophelia?
They're infecting creatures with russet mold. The things that upstairs where the quarantined people were. That's the disease they had. That's what Ina told me. And they're operating on creatures, probably people. And that's what this is for.
So is it something we should keep on us to see if we can figure out a way to create something that will counteract the effects? Like, is that something you can do, Ophelia?
I guess, Derek, is that something I can do?
Yeah, with some research, you could probably create something.
It might take time, but I
Well,
could.
look, what we have is time down here.
That's true. Yeah, why don't we take it for now? I'll hold on to it and see if I can't.
Good idea. I can be clumsy sometimes. I don't need to inject myself with it.
You'd need a
Yes,
syringe first of all, but
Terry.
That's it.
Syringe.
Yeah.
unless you were planning on drinking it, Penny.
No.
Then yeah, I guess. Is there like any notes or anything? In this room?
Not in this room.
So should we go check out any of these other rooms that maybe this one across from us that we didn't go into?
Yeah, we probably check them all out.
Yes, I'm curious if there's any notes.
All right, let's search for some notes.
And where's Ina?
I'm digging around the bodies.
Balthazar's gonna let them do as they do. Balthazar's collecting the bodies, 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, depending on how much he can carry, and pile them on to where Calcerix is, just to keep them all in one spot.
Right.
So did Ina find anything on the druid?
Yeah. Ina did find something on the druid. I'll move the bodies later. But yeah, you can roll me an investigation if you like.
I can't see it. My thing's slow. Hold on.
It's all good. You got a 7.
Of course.
But there's some stuff that you can find without too much trouble. Druidic focus. In addition to a druidic focus, you would also find a small book with inscriptions on it that you are not able to read.
I'm just gonna put that in my bag, not say anything about it.
All right. Let me double check if there's anything else of interest that he has. checking. A couple of seeds. And a little pouch.
Neat.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna set the seeds aside for Biner, because figured he would like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And the Druidic focus on the floor as well, just kind of like, I can't use this.
You're putting the seeds on the floor, you say?
No, the bag they're in.
No, I wasn't even gonna do anything. I just knew I would freak you out by asking that question.
I want to just make some trees on them, please.
No.
Just randomly grow a mysterious plant. Don't question what it
Don't
does.
question it. Alright.
Could Balthazar, seeing Aina poke through, kind of just take a peek as well? Just to help out. Because he's just ferrying bodies back and forth.
Double check.
Double check.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation if you like.
Normal roll. 5, worse.
Nope.
Too distracted with bodies.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There's a lot of bodies on these bodies.
There's a lot of bodies
Yes,
on these
it's
bodies.
just- there's going to be a lot more bodies on these bodies.
There is going to be a lot more bodies on these bodies. But going back in, so Ophelia, you're walking up there. So as you walk into the northwest chamber, appears to be some kind of small barracks of sorts. Perhaps a give me just a moment. Perhaps, this is where the goblins slept. Yeah, there's 16 small pallets of matted fur on the floor. Some of which, seem pretty disturbed probably from the fight that just ensued. Would you like to roll investigation?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Let's keep the sub 10 investigation rolls going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, nope. Somebody has been pooping in the corner. That's what you discover.
Disgusting.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll head down to Biner, going in that room. So, that room, there's the big cauldron that's on its side, near the door, as opposed to how it looks there, where it's standing upright. And you can roll me a nature or a survival if you like.
Okay, I'm gonna get guidance to myself first.
Sounds good.
Said nature or which one?
Nature or survival.
My God.
Right. So,
Roll the guidance though. Make it more.
you might as well.
Alright. He said /r space
1d4. Oh, nice. That will give you one more thing if you wish to do it. Just because you could be very careful if you'd like to collect it. So, in this cauldron, you can tell that they have been mashing together, stirring almost like a mortar pestle. There's a big sort of stone, smasher in the corner that looks like it would probably take 2 goblins to use at the very least. It seems they've been smashing roots and fungi which have been growing in this place into some kind of pulp, adding water and liquid to it. So you're looking at it, you're not entirely sure what its purpose could be. It's acidic, but also flammable and slippery, It's almost like a mixture of oil and acid and sticks together. You know, it's burnt into your shoes a little bit from walking on it, not enough to get to your feet and hurt them. It seems that the active agent does wear off after a little while, almost drying up if it's spilled, but there is enough at the bottom, and you know how to be careful in collecting it, that you could get 3 vials of Bellaks mysterious goo.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't sound good, does it? And to add that to your sheet, because we're using Foundry and it's different, you just go over to inventory, and I would scroll down to loot, and then there should be a little plus where it says loot. It says add. And then you can hit, there's a little pencil icon that says edit item, and you can just rename it and add any notes that you like. But yeah, looking at this, you get the feeling it is a component for something else. And you need a bigger picture, essentially, to put all the pieces together. This is one piece of something else that was turned into an improvised weapon when y'all attacked. You think this is some kind of activating agent, maybe, but aren't sure what it activates.
All right, so I'll collect that. Just kind of note that. Probably need to give it to somebody else. And nothing else in the room? No notes or anything?
Other than what you've collected, there doesn't seem to be any notes. You could use the giant pestle as a great club if you like. You could pick that up if you want.
A great club?
Yep. And I'll teach you how to add some things to your sheet, because it's a little bit complicated, and you know, this is as good time as any, I would say. So if you'd like to add a great club to your sheet, what you do is, looking at your sheet, go to the top where, even above your name, like when it gets gray near the top, and it's got, to the right, it says sheet token, and it's got like a little pop-out window. Next to that, it's got a thing that says plutonium options. You can click on that and hit plutonium import.
I don't see that.
Oh, you don't have the 3 dots? Right next to the X button that would close your character sheet?
If you popped out your window, you have to close it and then reopen it just into the browser itself, not like separating it from the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had it popped out, so let him open it again.
All good.
Now I see it.
All right. So yeah, you click that, and there should be a button that says plutonium import.
Yep.
And you can click that, and then you would scroll down to items. It should already have 5e tools selected. Then you click open importer. And it'll take a second to bring up a big screen. At the top is a search bar, and in that you can type in Great Club, which is one word, and it'll show you a bunch of different Great Clubs, but amongst them should be a thing that just says Great Club. And then you put a little check mark in the box.
That
And-
one sounds nice.
Yeah, there's a few of them that are real nice, but this one sadly is just a Great Club. But yeah, you can hit the check mark button and then hit import, and it should add it to your sheet. I feel like there's a simpler way to do this somehow, but I am still learning.
That is Student sheet. I don't see it under weapons.
Is it not appearing under weapons for you?
Actually, I don't have any. Oh, wait.
Just
wait.
a minute. He's
I got it. Yeah, the action, bonus action were collect. So I was hiding it.
Gotcha.
it's showing up, so he's
Nice. Nice. And yeah, I'm still getting used to Foundry, so if you're ever having trouble finding something when it comes to that, let me know, and I will help you look for it, because, you know, this stuff is complicated. But yeah, you've got a big old great club that you can use if you so desire. But yeah, that's what you find in that.
Okay. All right, and then he's going to wander back to where the druid was.
Yes. Oh, good. While you do that, Penny is in another room as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show Penny what Penny finds. So Penny, in this room, you find a couple of things in these different boxes. But roll me an investigation as well.
Okay.
All right. In this room, as you are searching around, you find one box that seems to have tailoring tools, as well as, you know, it's got some like needles and stuff, and it also has a lot of sort of loose-ish gray fur in one of the boxes. In another box that you open up, there appears to be a lot of pretty old, kind of rotting green meat. Another box has a drape over it with some blood staining it, almost looking like some kind of makeshift operating table. There are some tools for operating that you might not necessarily recognize if you're not a doctor. But other than that, that's what you see in this room.
Okay. Can I take the medical tools and then take the needle and thread and like whatever like sewing stuff that you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take those things.
Right. As you pick up the needle and thread, are you taking the grayish fur as well?
Yeah, I'll take the grayish fur also.
All right. As you take that, you see a book resting at the bottom that seems to be bound in green leather. It doesn't have a title on the front.
Well, I'm gonna take the book.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. And opening it, there does seem to be a title on the inside. Give me just a moment real quick as I type that out for you. There we go.
In what language is that supposed to be in?
Oh.
Not one that you know.
Obviously not.
You have to
That's
show it around.
Okay.
I'm gonna close the book up and take it with me. I'm going to join the rest of the group because there's nothing else in there that of interest, correct?
Not that you were able to find, no.
Okay. So then I will, of course, run into some walls. And eat the other ones.
All right, Penny's running out to where everybody's hanging out. Maybe interrupting the conversation a little bit, but you got something cool,
Yeah.
Penny. What are you telling him?
So I'm going to pull the book out, and I'm gonna tell him, look at what I found. I found this book. Ophelia, where's Ophelia?
Balthazar looks at the book. He can read it, can't he? I can see the
Yeah.
chat.
If you are able to read that, you are able to read the book.
I mean, if somebody can read it, curious where Ophelia is.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen her, but if I may, Penny.
So I'm just gonna
Uh,
drop in Balthazar's hands, and I'm gonna run back and look for Ophelia. Where is Ophelia?
Eventually,
Ophelia!
yeah, Ophelia. As you're calling out Ophelia, you're probably hearing Penny's voice. Just as you enter a room that I would describe as such. Here's you are in some kind of armory. Surrounding you are various, racks holding many different types of weapons, and I'll give you a better description, of course, with an investigation roll, but it does seem that your presence is needed elsewhere as you hear Penny calling out for you.
Yes, Penny?
We found some stuff. I found some stuff. Not sure if it's anything you can read or can use or know of, but before we go back, is there anything in this room that you see?
Aside from another doorway and just some weapons, nothing. I would have to spend a little bit more time looking through it.
Well, you can take a few minutes. Balthazar has one of the things that they're looking at right now. Take your time, look through this room, but I think I have some things you might find interesting, but we can look at it later.
Oh, thank you, Penny. I appreciate it.
All right.
Does the book read?
The book does read an infernal, and as you flip through it, it seems to be all about bar guests, how to make them, how to, where they come from, results of them, all of that stuff. And so basically how I'm going to work this is, it's a big book, right? It's got a lot of info in it. So simulate you flipping through pages instead of sitting there and reading it, which would take a very long time. Ask me questions, and I will answer them if the info is in the book.
Okay. I guess just to confirm how they're made, first and foremost, is it just the hair of a werewolf stitched into their bodies?
Oh no. It's a graphic depiction, because there are pictures in the book. For one to truly become a bar guest, first off, mentions only goblins and goblinoids are capable of becoming one of these. Describes them as a fiendish construct to be made. In order to become a bar guest, one must consume the flesh of 9 of their kin. If meat is running low, other things can be used as supplements, such as grafting on the fur of a lycanthrope and the like. Once this has been done, it does mention that using this method so you can save on having to go through the whole 9. Because it does say to do it properly, to become a proper bar guest, you need to completely consume 9 of your kin. But if you can't do that, you can try the werewolf experiment. And if you are truly evil at heart, it should take. Those weak of will may struggle a bit.
Okay. He's just flipping through all of it. What can a Barghest do specifically? Like, what makes it different from just a weird mix of goblinoid and potentially lycanthrope?
They're capable of magic, for starters. They are capable of casting a variety of spells, such as Pass Without Trace, which allows them to hunt stealthily in the dead of night, Levitate to float and get to hard-to-reach places, and levitate others. Their humanoid forms do not lose their flavor for their kin, and they can use shape-shifting mixed with enchantments such as Charm Person and Suggestion to make their prey easier to devour. And last but not least, well, not last but not least, they also can do some minor illusions. You also know they're capable of transporting themselves great distances through Dimension Door. Other than that, they have a variety of resistances. Resistances from cold, fire, and lightning, and they also have immunities to acid and poison.
Vulnerable to anything.
When you look for that, doesn't seem like they're vulnerable to anything in the usual sense of the word, but you do read this.
Huh. Okay, real quick. Cha-cha-cha. This bit, does that mean, like, entirely covered in it, or, like, what implications would that be?
Basically the way I'm doing it is you either need to cover it in something flammable, so, you know, as RJ was saying earlier, oil, use some kind of AoE on it. Basically, it excludes something like Firebolt from doing the job. You need to use something that will, you know, reasonably be big enough to where its whole body would be on fire.
For the benefit of Ina and Biner, since you're close enough to kind of see through the veil a little bit and the darkness, for most of the book, his lips go to like a thin line, like he's kind of almost frowning down at the pages, before he comes across this, and something more thoughtful crosses his expression as he tilts his head. How much oil do we have collectively?
None of myself, but we have a bunch on the floor.
I got like 3 vials of it. I just collected out of the cauldron that they dumped.
We have a way to potentially get rid of our problem friend. I forget his name. Fuck.
Dern.
Dern.
Yes.
And we have a means to potentially get rid of Dern if this book is to be believed. We simply need to incinerate him. A firebolt won't do. If we had the power for it, a fireball could be used, but I think the best we can do is cover him as much as possible with oil and have Ophelia shoot the bolt.
Doesn't the little one over there breathe fire yet?
I think she does. It might work. I don't know if... Do the bodies here look... Some of the bodies here look charred, I assume?
Oh, yes.
I think she... I don't know how many times she might be able to use it. Calstrix? Yeah, he kind of just looks at her, and... Does she look like she's awake? Or is she still pretending to sleep?
Definitely Ellie's not in chat anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie had to go, I think.
Oh, shame. So, she's still asleep. He'll leave her be. I think we might have to wait for her. At the very least, we have Ophelia who could potentially do the job if we get our moves right.
The spell scroll as well of breathe fire that Ophelia gave me to put in my spell book. Derek, would I know how long a second level spell would take to inscribe?
Give me just a second, because I don't know that off the top of my head, but I can find out.
I think it's like 2 hours. 2 hours per spell level, so that'd be 4 hours, maybe. And then I think 100 gold. Yeah, you need 100 gold's worth of paper and ink.
For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold.
Yup.
So...
Don't ask me why I have that memorized.
Yeah, second level, it would cost you 100 gold and it would take 4 hours.
We have that time. The spell scroll, and I'll be willing to give it up if it means taking care of them fast.
We'll see how much time we might have. For now, I know
Go a rest though. For to doing that, I would need spells later, honestly.
Balthazar will nod. Would he have piled up all of the bodies in one place at this point?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, Calstrix is on a throne of bodies. Balthazar knows she's immune to fire, but he would ask Biner to like pick her up and put her down somewhere else so that he can do funeral rites and light the pyre.
I walks into the body and the fire with open arms. I'm kidding.
That should be fine. Yeah, you should be able to burn the bodies a-okay.
Yeah. Make sure they're interned as best as possible. Return to the lady with open arms. But go on, RJ.
I was gonna say we should probably hole up in one of the rooms, take a short rest, make sure everyone's accounted for.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to continue on. We can't just keep stopping. Did the book Balthazar have, like, because you could kind of see the writing?
Yep.
Does this writing look similar to the one I picked up?
Nope.
Ah. Okay.
Serious writing.
It is mysterious writing.
With that done, Balthazar's just gonna probably get the four of us towards where our other friends are.
Einar, I will let you know something else to be a little bit helpful to you. Just let me double check. Yeah. If you'd like to roll a history roll, you might be able to figure out what language it is, even though you don't know how to read it. You know, you might be able to see the symbols. Kind of like how you can kind of tell if something's written in Russian because the alphabet looks
Yeah.
different.
See if I can do it. 13.
This is a very obscure language, so sadly, you do not.
Okay, I'll wait till my level up. Get comprehend.
Oh.
All right.
I'll comprehend everything.
Back in this room, though, Penny and Ophelia, did y'all want to look around?
Yes, please.
And you can roll an investigation if you like.
That's not totally trash.
It's not totally trash. So, lining these walls, Ophelia, you would be able to see... Oh, please open for me. It's being a little funky. Give me just a moment. Oh. There we go. All right. You'd see 5 old scimitars, 6 short bows, and 40 arrows.
I take it nobody needs arrows now that Porum's not with us for the time being. Actually, wait, Penny, do you need arrows?
Short bow.
You
Cool.
can take the arrows then.
Yeah. Penny,
And
if you'd like to do
Yeah.
an investigation as you're looking at these arrows, you can.
I will do that.
Excellent.
Just a question off that, are they the same arrows that I found way earlier?
So Penny, as you're looking at these arrows, these ones are covered extra thick with dust. But Penny, you do find 3 silver-tipped arrows.
Gonna take those.
Oh yes. They would be very useful.
Anything else?
Sadly, that's all that there is to find in this room.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna eye the door, and I want to push my ear up against it to see if I can hear anything behind it.
Okay. Roll perception.
Damn.
You only hear silence, but there is a feeling of cold. On your cheek.
She'll like kind of like push her hand up and just kind of like feel it. Turn to everybody else that's back in here. There's definitely something cold beyond the door. I didn't hear anybody, but I don't know.
So I'm just gonna take a feel at the door. Does it feel like it's been spelled cold?
No,
Or that
it
something
just-
cold is on the other side?
it just feels like, and it's not like extreme cold, it's not like shivering or anything, but a drop enough in temperature that it's noticeable. And you can roll me a perception as well.
Perception. Yeah, better.
As you're feeling that and you look down, You start to see fog very gently coming in through the crack under the door.
Gonna gesture for Ophelia and I to step back away. He's So there's a fog coming through from under the door. I think if we're to take a rest anywhere, I think we should choose someplace else. Some things on the other side. I'm not sure what, but it's causing a fog. And I would prefer not to have ourselves be in direct line of sight for
Is there
anything that might come through.
Is there a smell to the fog?
You
Fog
can
seem
There is
natural.
you can roll me a perception as well, Penny. If you'd like to roll an Arcana, you can. Right?
Nice.
It's definitely magical, Ina. As you watch it begin to fill the floor of the room that y'all are in, not rising too high, not blocking your vision, staying around your ankles. It is certainly magical. Where else would it be coming from down in a place like this? And Penny, as you begin, kind of feel there's a smell to it. There's no smell to it. In fact, Penny, before you could smell sort of the rust on some of the old weapons in this room, but as the fog begins filling the floor, the smell of rust begins to fade and is replaced with nothing. It smells like nothing in a strangely consuming way, almost as if erasing what was there before.
Do I feel funny, or I just don't smell anything anymore?
Yeah, it feels like it's almost muting your senses. But other than that, the fact that it feels a little cold around your ankles, it doesn't have too much of a different feel.
Okay. So I'm just gonna look at everybody and say, I agree with Balthazar. I think we need to go to a different room. I don't think we should stay here too long. This just gives me a funny feeling.
Eric, by knowing that it's a magical fog, would I be able to tell if it was, like, I guess, damaging in any sense?
Yeah, with your 25, you can tell that it is, with that nat 20, you can tell it's definitely muting your senses. You almost feel like at the current moment it's not, how should I put this? It's not harming anything in any way, but it's almost as if it's in preparation for something else. Wherever the fog is touching is marking every place it touches for something.
Well, the druid said he was hoping to see the mist before he croaked. I don't know if this is the mist he's referring to.
I think whatever, where was talking about is going to happen soon. This fog, it's definitely magical. It's definitely in preparation of something. If we're gonna rest, we have to rest now. We can't take too long. We'll have to keep pushing.
But if we're gonna rest, I don't think we should rest in this room, because I just think it's dulling our senses that we wouldn't be very quick to respond if something happened. I think we need to, if we're gonna rest, just go to a different room.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think this fog's just gonna keep coming, so I don't know if it's gonna matter which room we go to.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, we could rest in another room, but this fog is ever spreading at this point. We're
Is
just gonna have to be very aware.
creeping
and try to-
across the floor as y'all speak. Very slow, but moving nonetheless.
More than likely we'll have to go out that door.
You likely are.
Ina's gonna pull off their scarf and just kind of cover the door bottom with it to try and slow the fog a little bit.
Right. So you do that, does seem to stop it, though. Unlike most fog, the fog that's already in the room doesn't seem to dissipate. In fact, it just sort of slowly starts spreading out from itself.
There's definitely no stopping this. Ina's just gonna sit down, like there's no point in going in. Stop, rest, go after a certain amount of time.
Well, let's take a quick rest then.
Alright. Sit down, have some food, maybe open a weird book. But with y'all's short rest, I'll let you know nothing's going to disturb you during your short rest, so feel free to click the short rest button. And we are going to be wrapping up today's game right here. So, as y'all are short resting, let's do some stars und wishes. We'll start with Corey. Corey, do you have any stars or wishes?
Stars for me is definitely the second half of combat, because the first half of combat sucked.
I don't know what was going on there.
It was rough.
Also, post combat RP. Always a fun treat. And then wishes. I don't know. I don't know if I have any wishes. Stop rolling so well. That's my wish.
I know, y'all were so hopeful. Foundry, finally. He won't get his roll 20 rolls. No, I'm just lucky. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
It's just
Sure.
It's just how it is.
People.
Yeah.
It's just bribes upon bribes.
Y'all think I make enough money for that? We'll hop down to Chris, though. Chris, do you have any stars or wishes for today?
Good fight again. As Corey said, the rolling was horrible for a long time there, but still a good balance of a fight. So, nicely put together there, Derek. Wishes, same thing, is that rolls come better for us and rolls get worse for you. Is my wish.
Keep our fingers crossed, y'all will get there eventually. Jennifer, do you have any stars or wishes?
Just the same as everybody else.
Okay.
I agree with everybody that you need to stop bribing Foundry to make those people. Because it's not fair.
I would bribe Foundry to give y'all better rolls, because whoo boy,
They were
Those,
terrible.
those were some stinkers today.
It was rough. It was so rough.
Oh,
That's it, really.
that's all good. Cosmic, do you have any stars or wishes for today?
I wish for you to be cursed with bad rolls. Stop it. Cease and desist. But, stars were, combat was pretty interesting. At least none of us, actually went down.
Yeah, there were a couple close
Well,
calls, but y'all hung in there.
Yeah. I'm concerned about how much, how many spells we had to use for it. God damn.
I know. That's why I was like, wow, you used a lot of spells on that kobold earlier.
Oh.
I was
I was aware of how many spells I used. Yeah.
Playing the cleric today really killed me on my spells. So hopefully we don't run into anything major because I'm not going to be much help over the next fight.
Well, at least you can do
probably
pretty.
in the end game of the game.
It's fine.
I still feel like we have a little bit to go. We have at least Dern.
Yeah.
Dern.
Dirt.
Turn.
We have Dern to deal with. I don't know if he's gonna be separate or if we're gonna have to deal with him at the same time as Block. But
Derek,
we'll
he
see.
just threw 20 guys at us for fun.
yeah.
I mean, hey, it was a
Hey.
laboratory setting. They're a captain of industry. They employ so many workers. They're giving out jobs. Vote Block for president.
Oh god, that's just disgusting.
No. Continuing with the stars. The RP was good.
Yeah,
Well, more RP is needed.
absolutely. I'm excited to see what
Wish
y'all
you could've
talk about during your rep.
Yeah, because there was a conversation that got cut off, but yeah.
Yes. But yeah, that'll bring us down to RJ. RJ, do you have any stars or wishes?
My stars for today were hitting crits and then seeing a lot of failures. Like, there was quite a lot of nat ones today.
There were a lot of nat ones today.
My wish is, for your computer to not do as well in generating good rolls for you.
Well, my wish will also be that y'all get good rolls, because if I get good rolls, it's not the end of the world, but it's when y'all get really bad rolls a lot. I feel so bad. So my fingers are crossed that the dice will be better for y'all. So you can join me in the good rolling kingdom. But yeah. Some of my stars for today's game. Feel sad because Ellie's not here. I liked how they ate one of those plant monsters, and I really like the strategy. Yeah, I like the strategy of using the caltrops and the ball bearings. That definitely saved y'all a couple of turns of being shot at and just blasting through the opening there was some good stuff. So yeah,
So for just my benefit.
absolutely. And y'all also were the most chill group upon seeing the mist out of all of my groups. Many people just panicked and started freaking out as soon as they saw the mist, but y'all are like, oh well.
That why Chris is so quiet about the mist.
Trying to keep the secret of the mist.
Yeah. It's good mystery. Get it?
We
Mystery.
did. We
You know
ran
what? The fact that there's this mist that seems to be pulling down our senses and our perception, and the fact that I just read a book that said it's freaking, what are they called? Freaking Barghasts have the ability to pull Pass Without Trace. I feel like it's gonna be a bad time.
Fine. What were you about to say,
Level up.
Chris?
I just would say when we ran into the mist, we were down by the flames in the corner, and so we like kept backing up until we had nowhere else to go, and then we were like, crap, we're just gonna have to go through this.
Yep. Good times. It brings happiness to my heart thinking back on it. But yeah, I'm excited. I want to say y'all have 2 more sessions left in the Citadel, and then Corey will get your level up.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it depends on y'all's tendency to do a shit ton of roleplay, but I want to say probably 2. And
We just want to talk to each other is all. Also, where did Penny go? Oh wait, there she is.
yeah, she's just outside.
She's outside the room.
Yeah. Next session, though, I think y'all might be meeting one of my favorite NPCs, so that'll be fun.
Good NPC or a bad NPC? I'm scared.
Remains to be seen.
Oh boy.
Concerned.
It'll be fine.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. It'll be great. But, yeah. Thank you everybody for watching the stream today. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe and ring the bell and toggle the woggles and all that shit. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Gonna wrap up. See ya, folks.